to our original time slot, maybe.
I think it used to be an hour earlier, but I wouldn't put money on it.
Yeah, that's also a possibility. So, last week, we had a bit of a fun encounter. The party nearly became skeleton food. They bargained with a necromancer and noticed that their quarry was getting away with the prized stone. When we last left our heroes, they had just seen a kenku take off down the street. So, bringing y'all back to the map, the city map, for the map in the city, the place where the things and the things are, because this is going to be an extended chase, so there's no point in me having a map for it.
Yeah.
Plus, it would make sense to go by the city map if we did things properly, but we don't.
So, would y'all be so kind, as soon as I clear the turn order, there we are,
you do know that we can't. You do know we can't click our tokens.
God damn it! I forgot about that.
Would you mind bringing us to the cellar where we started the chain?
Yeah, but then if I swap maps, it'll be all weird and icky.
You'll have to add us manually then.
Where's Hunter's token?
Or you put us to the side and let us click us there on the frame.
That's the plan. Oh wait, there's Hunter. I forgot there was only 4 reviews last week. I'm smart.
Yeah, unfortunately, some people were unavailable.
It's all going to end with like.
So the question is, after Bing had an extended bout of digestive issues, did you seek out your companions?
Yes, he would have.
Okay. Then I would say, as you are following in their footsteps, I would say you guys have been keeping him informed of where you are going. Your tokens are on the far right now, by the way. So, Nat,
we're rolling initiative.
Yes. You just arrived at the wig shop that you were told your companions had gone to investigate. You find yourself faced with a locked grill. You are wondering what to do when suddenly you hear the strangled yell of a kenku. You turn quickly and you see 2 kenku sprinting out of an alleyway as you hear the familiar screech of your kobold companion.
Oh, okay. Can you add my initiative?
Yeah, for some reason mine isn't working even though I took the token.
Oh, okay, hang on.
I didn't know. I didn't know they were on the map, so.
That's fine. Turn.
Well, of course, I get a 6.
Mads will give you that first one, which is 17. Hunter,
thank you.
You got 15. And where am I?
My husband always takes the most initiative. He's so initiative-y.
Okay.
We might have to wait a bit.
So, top of the round is the kenku's action.
Oh, fuck.
So, just let me do a quick check over this. So, by the time you all reach the top of the stairs and do that little cartoon thing where you all kind of like get stuck on the door frame and then push yourselves all through, you can see that the kenku characters are 60 feet away. It is still raining. It is raining heavily. Your vision of the kenku is slightly obscured, but you can just see their shapes weaving down through the street. Excuse me. I need my Dungeon Master's Guide for chase rules.
Right, I'm back. What'd I miss?
Nothing. They're just fucking off.
Pretty much.
Actually, there were these flying butt monkeys that came down and were carrying people off. I don't know.
Yeah, a sign fell on Rascal. He's now dead.
So is Ashwood actually. Just try to lift off the sign and has been crushed by it when it slipped from his hands.
252. Okay. I am sorry that I'm not prepared for the chat there. I just got back from Dublin literally 20 minutes ago, so I didn't have time to quickly read these.
Take
over.
all the time you need, Jernus.
Alright,
At least you remembered we were playing tonight.
Yeah. Well, considering that I technically ducked out of work a half an hour early and started belting it down the motorway before texting my boss that I was done. Okay. That was fine. I did a shitload of work today. Okay. So. Alright, so the kenku. They have bolted. They are now 60 feet away. Rascal, what are you doing?
We're all still together, yeah?
Yep.
I have a grand total of 1 plan for this situation. And it requires Rascal hopping on the hunter's back.
Do it.
Yep. Go, Hunter, you're the fastest. I'll take pot shots at him. That's it. That's the extent of my plan. Hopping on Hunter, Hunter bolts, and Rascal takes pot shots on the way. So, that's it.
Are you holding your action until Hunter gets close enough? Or
Yep.
are you shooting now and then jumping on?
I mean, if I could take a shot now, I'll take a shot now.
They are
But
60
But then I'll
feet
hop
away.
on.
Yeah, they're 60 feet. So.
They are in range, so yeah, I'll take a pot shot.
Okay, roll it.
Boop. 15.
Okay.
Assuming that hits.
I assume
They
they
are
are not paying
lightly
attention.
obscured, so you get a disadvantage. Not disadvantage.
Oh,
you get
well.
a penalty.
Whoopsie.
So sadly, you just miss with the penalty.
Tragic. Okay, then I hop on and explain my very rushed plan
I
to
will
Hunter.
also say, because I don't have a visual aid, you have two kenkus. One is wearing a blue hood, the other is wearing a red hood.
Which one has the stone?
You don't know.
Oh, for...
They didn't pull up their hoods until they got up and out the door.
Oopsie. I should have cast a tent magic instead. Oh, well!
Alright, so you've now clambered on Hunter's back.
Yep.
Mads,
Mm-hmm.
what do you want to do?
Mads, still covered from boob down in filth.
Oh yeah. You're still covered in
It
shit.
Covered in shit because he only got prestidigitated once and then jumped back in. Heads toward them at a dead run, shouting just the way she was before, no, 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 no!
So
And
you're
is,
using your
racing.
last action?
She is dashing, she's gonna do everything she can, and if she has to choose one, she is gonna choose a red.
Okay. So you take your action to basically charge up, and you are pretty close to the heels of the red one now.
She is running and reaching, and she is going to try everything she has. She can't do anything this round, I assume, for spells.
I'm
She has to wait
afraid
till
with a
next round.
chase, you can either dash or act.
Yes, exactly.
Can't do both.
So
This is chase rules.
she is gonna wait.
Okay. Hunter, there's a kobold on your back.
Hi ho, silver.
Challenge!
So obviously, 30 feet of movement. And
Oh, you could do
then-
way better than that.
Yeah, come on,
I wasn't-
Hunter.
I wasn't done.
Sorry.
We're joking.
30 feet of movement. Feline agility to... Now I have to make a choice. I kind of wish you would have held your action, because I just had an idea that I could tackle one and you could tackle the other.
What, have him jump off your back?
Yeah. Just as I tackle one, they tackle the other. But okay.
The
I,
Fast and
you,
the Furious.
you said red and blue.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll try and let Mads take on red boy.
Good kitten.
50-50 shot. Let Lady Luck take the wheel. I'm going to attempt to tackle Blue Boy.
Okay. Feline agility lets you move up to your movement, yeah?
Yes.
Is that an action or a bonus action?
It's nothing. You can just use it, but then you can't use it till you stop moving
so
for a
it's
turn.
just a tabaxi ability. Okay.
I'm just saying, like, you can use dash and then feline agility to double your dash.
I would like you to roll me a strength check to try and grapple.
So is Hunter using zoomies?
Yes, kitties and
Always.
Speaking of kitties, hi. Hi, sweetheart.
Oh, yes.
Which one were you grabbing?
Blue.
Okay. You managed to grab the back of Blue's hood and you yank him back. Unfortunately, he succeeded in his strength save, so he manages to pull away from you. Blue no longer has his hood, that's been torn off. However, you have slowed him down. He's tripped and he's stumbled. So you haven't got him, but you slowed him down.
Okay.
Ashward.
Full movement, 25 feet.
Okay.
And a nice little dash. We're making it 50 feet and...
Okay, you're still 10 feet away.
Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, I have nothing that I could use as a...
Shelter! Shelter!
Bing! You have just watched this cavalcade of Chucklefucks just run
Okay.
past you.
How far away is Bing?
You would have been at the front door. They ran out the side alley. I would say running at a diagonal, you would be about 60 feet, 65 feet.
Right, he's gonna
You're not
make
that
his
far
way.
behind.
Right, he's gonna make his way 60. Well, he's gonna make his way 30 feet towards them.
Mhm.
He's going to initiate the bonus action, his ensnaring,
Okay.
and he's gonna take out his sling and aim for red.
Okay, roll it.
1 second.
Very nice. I just need to confirm their armor class. I can't remember what it is, but then you also have the half cover. Or not the half cover, the obscured.
Thank you, just let it down.
D has gotten her food. Delicious.
Wait, I just realized, like, I was on Hunter, so wouldn't that technically have, like, wouldn't I technically have had tactics?
Yeah.
I think they
Yes,
have to be
but-
within 5 feet of your target, not
Yeah.
you.
Oh, let me double check that.
think
Well, I mean...
It is true, you are quite right.
Okay.
Welcome.
Why can't I find these guys' armor class?
In that case, let's just go with yes.
You know what? Sure. Yeah. You know what? I'll just fucking giblet.
So he's got to beat 13 on his strength save as well.
Okay.
What?
So technically he has, because he's obscured, it counts as half cover. So that's a +2 to his AC. His armor class is that. So yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
And it's a strength
he's-
save, yeah.
Yeah, a
Sorry, I
13.
forgot to mute, guys. I apologize for all the delivery talk conversation just now.
Not a
fine.
problem. At least
No
you're
worries.
well fed now.
What does he have to beat?
13.
He fails. So which one was it you hit?
Red.
Red. All right, and roll your damage.
Okay, let's see, that's 6 bludgeoning. And he doesn't have to take any damage from the vines until the next round.
So there's red and there's blue. How much health do these guys have? Okay, and 6 bludgeoning, so he now has this amount of health. Alright.
Big
So-
is going to try and make sure that the vines only do non-lethal damage, though.
Top of the round.
Fucking
Red
kenku.
is basically stopped in his steps. Vines erupt from the ground, wrap around his ankles, and he just basically skids to a halt. He doesn't fall flat in his face because the vines have now ensnared him up to his waist, so he like nearly doubles over. He opens his beak, and you hear what sounds like a halfling voice going, "Keep going!" And you see him throw something to Blue. Let's see if Blue catches it. Blue does.
Shit.
Blue, no, unfortunately, he can't dash because someone grabbed his hood and he stumbled. So he is now 30 feet away from Hunter. I would also ask, because this is a lot of numbers and numbers don't play nice in my head, I would like you to remember your distances because I will likely get them mixed up and forget, so please remember your own.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I will also ask, as much as that pains everybody, not to interrupt, but numbers are really bad for me too, so if someone could help with that. I can't do numbers. I'm
Boy,
sorry.
this is gonna be fun.
Stupid question. How far were the kenku away from each other?
they were practically on
end.
top of each other.
Okay, so it's not a problem to switch over. Alright.
Not really, no. So, Blue has grabbed something, and he has run off. I'm also going to very quickly make a dexterity saving throw for the kenku. For reasons. Okay.
Fail.
Use
I
watch
command you to fail.
as the kenku kind of skids to a halt and just starts turned 90 degrees and sprints down a side alley. Just as his foot disappears around the corner, the kenku comes flying back on his butt, looking up at something around the corner, and then he scrabbles and starts sprinting the way he was originally going. Inquisitor, a bird just slammed into your chest and is now running away. As you look around the corner, you see that he's being pursued. Would you like to roll initiative?
Would absolutely love to roll initiative.
Oh boy,
Let's see.
here we go.
For
Now then.
simplicity's sake, I'm just going to use this token.
Uh-oh.
There we are.
Simplicity, it's not the same character.
There we are. Sadly,
So
we
you
are
think?
down the bottom. So,
I like to
Rascal,
switch it up now and then.
you are on Hunter's back, and just in front of you is a kenku struggling against a bunch of vines. Another one is now 30 feet down the street. What would you like to do? Did Rascal go to get his food?
I thought it was the Inquisitor's turn.
No,
it's
it is-
not. He has
it is
entered the
the
turn
Rascal's
order, and
turn.
sadly, he is at the bottom.
Ah,
He's
fair
even
enough.
Because
slower than
he has
Ashwood.
no dexterity whatsoever.
So
Yeah.
Bing's got red taken care of, basically.
Pretty much, yeah.
And
Other
we
one
saw
I
this,
needed.
basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you
And
saw
Blue's
the
still in-
vines. You don't know what happened to them. You haven't actually noticed that Bing is currently climbing behind you.
That's enough. That's enough information to know that. Hey, Red's busy. Fuck him. But Blue is still in range of a crossbow, yeah?
He's 30 feet away, yes.
Shoot!
Okay, even with the disadvantage with the rain, that will hit. Roll your damage.
Excellent.
4 piercing for Blue. Okay. That's that.
Still up?
Yep. Actually, yeah, no, you're fine. You're good. Mads. I believe
Yes.
you dashed last turn, yes?
Yes, she did.
Then you are pretty much just shy of Hunter. You're pretty much equal with Hunter. You just saw your beloved shoot a crossbow from Hunter's shoulders.
Mads is aroused. But
You know what?
at the same time, sorry.
I have to look this up real quick. Here we are. I suggest we get this for Hunter at some point. I'm just gonna put it in the player chat.
Oh, we've seen that before.
Oh, lordy.
For context, ladies and gentlemen.
Hmm.
We should get that.
It's a Kobold stand. Also works for halflings.
I do also put on that your additional weight is affecting Hunter negatively. According to chase rules, you can only dash as many as 3 times plus your constitution modifier. Hunter, because she's carrying extra weight, is losing her dashes as many she can do.
I can't just drop off of Hunter now.
You could,
Really?
but every time she's sprinting with you on her back, it counts as 2 dashes.
No, I'm not gonna freaking drag Hunter down. I'll hop off at this point then and run on my own.
Alright, if you feel that is what you want to do.
Well, I didn't realize I would literally be dragging Hunter down. I know.
Technically,
rather
I
not
shouldn't
do
have
that.
told you that, but still. Metagaming and
That's
all that. So, Mads, the bird is 30 feet away, but there is one right in front of you.
Yes. Did Mads perceive keep going toss?
Roll me a perception check. Nope!
Barry Bunley just looked so majestic when he shot that crossbow.
Yeah, you get a really good view of his ass.
Oh. Oh, right, the chasing.
It's
Yes.
almost eye level with you at this point.
And, oh, right, we were chasing. Right, we gotta catch the red guy. Like, anyway, so she, now, what is going on with Red exactly? What is the situation? Vines?
Red has been wrapped up. His entire lower body is now ensnared in vines.
And Hunter and Rascal are heading toward him, correct?
They're near him.
So,
As Hunter is the driving force of this duo, she has yet to react to what has happened to Red. So you don't know what Hunter's going to do. You did see Rascal shoot at the other one, though. But you didn't see them pass the item.
okay, so I need some character help here. Because I do not want to metagame under any circumstances. Due to the situation, do you think what I'm seeing visually would tell Mads, as you know her, this guy's taken care of, now go to the other? Or would Mads... I mean, I'm just...
It depends on whether or not Mads wants to punish both of them or just one of them.
She wants to punish both. She wants them both immobilized. So I would assume it would be within character, even though she didn't see the toss. If one is entangled, she's going to want to do that, because that's her plan for the other one, too.
There you go, then.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. And I'm very careful about that. So Mads is going to try to get right on top of the kenku And then she is going to directly in front of him,
Okay.
using her last available spell slot in that level.
Alright. You see a strength saving throw. What is your your spell save DC?
Spell save DC 14.
Okay, and his strength modifier is non-existent. Okay. The kenku. As he's sprinting on ahead, these... Now, you said you put it in front of him or on top of him? Mads?
She's muted herself.
She wants to get as close to him as possible, like right on him if she can, but in front of him if like it's, you know, she wants to get it so that he runs into it, not so that so she doesn't get hit too. Because if she puts it directly on him, it's going to be in all directions and it's going to get her as well.
So basically 20 feet in front of him.
I wouldn't even say that, like way closer. She's trying to thread the needle on it. She wants him to like run directly
No,
into
it's because the vines are a 20-foot square.
Whatever.
So 10 feet, somewhat, in front of him.
Yeah. That sounds about right. Whatever it would take for him to run right into it as she's finishing. She's going to try to time it.
Okay. You see the kenku plunge into the vines. He makes some distressed squawking noises, but whether or not it has had effect on him, you don't know yet. Hunter, this bird is now in the middle of a bunch of vines. What are you gonna do about it?
Okay. Too bad it's not a sorcerer spell. Otherwise, I'd be protected. If Hunter goes into that, she's gonna get entangled, right?
Yes.
Okay. And he's in the middle of it, so she's got about 10 feet. She's going to go up to just the outside of the area. Or as close as she feels safe.
Okay, I would say you're about 10 feet away from the bird at this point. He's
And
smack dab in the middle.
He's all tangled up. Let's see what to do. Because you were only having short swords.
Mwahaha.
You can always try throwing. I've heard some people like to throw arrows.
You know what? Hunter's going to draw her bow, point it right at the kenku, and try and intimidate him.
You're trying to threaten him? Okay.
Yeah.
What do you say to him?
Whatever your... hang on. You will hand it over right now. Or this arrow goes through your head.
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens on his turn, won't we? Ashford! I think you were 10 feet behind originally. So there's now 10 feet between you and the entangled red. And then there's another additional 30 feet before you come up to blue.
Okay, that's... Alright, first of all, rushing towards blue. After all, red seems to be taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
And, I would be 5 feet behind Hunter. Am I correct in my assumption?
For 25 feet, are you dashing or just running?
Just regular running.
I said you were 10 feet and then 15 feet. Yeah, you'd be pretty much on Hunter's heels at that point.
Yes, what she said. And the second intimidation arrow, drawn arrow. What she said. Hand it over.
Okay.
So yes, that would technically count as a helping.
Mayhaps. Well, we'll see what happens on his turn. Bing!
No, Bing is about 65 feet away from Blue still.
Well, you ran your 30 feet first.
Alright. So he's moving about. So say he's moving 35 feet.
I would say. You're 30 away from red. Yeah, you're about 60. Actually, yeah, sorry, math. You are about 65 feet away from blue.
Right. He's going to move the. Yeah, he's going to move the. He's going to move the 30 feet, and he's going to take. He's going to try for a non-lethal pot shot at blue.
Okay, roll it.
So I've got a disadvantage on this because it's 30 plus feet.
Plus it is raining.
Nice disadvantage there. That hits. Roll your damage.
Okay, and it's non-lethal.
Love how you specify that. Next up, the Inquisitor. You've seen this motley crew just dash past you and seemingly taking issue with these birds. About 10 feet to your right as you come out of the alley, there is an ensnared kenku in a red hood. 20 feet to your left is a seemingly ensnared kenku that formerly had a blue hood. What you gonna do?
The question is, did I see either of these filthy creatures having anything on them?
No, you weren't there whenever they tossed the thing.
And
However,
both of these, yes.
Hi, kitten. You do see the motley crew chasing them.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I your lift towards the windowsill?
Which kitten are we talking about there, Journey?
Chi, the only one who uses me as an escalator.
I ask for pets to be granted through the magic of the internet.
There you go.
Pets have been granted.
Oh, thank you.
Pet.
I mean, also, wouldn't she be using you as a lift? Not an escalator?
Well, a conveyor belt? Basically, she sits on the arm of my chair and wants me just to like roll back 1.5 feet so she can just step onto the windowsill. And if I take too long, she kind of pokes me in the shoulder.
We all have our place in the world.
So, Inquisitor, what do you do?
Okay, so the question I was going to ask is, are both of these creatures restrained?
It looks like it.
Okay then, in that case, I'm going to go up to the nearest one. Bonus action, I think. I'm going to pull out my greatsword. Apologies, it's been a new character.
Plus it's been a while.
New character.
Yeah.
New character. Who dis?
Yeah, and where's the bonus actions? There we go. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm actually going. It's an action. I'm actually going to. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do anything for the moment. I'm just going to take the greatsword, hold it against the filthy creature's neck, and in my deep
Which one?
minotaur voice, the closest one.
That would be red, and
Red.
right beside you is a small purplish Kobold in plate armor.
Am I
Oh.
familiar with this individual?
You would not know this character. You
Okay.
recognize the others.
Of course. I give the little Kobold a curious nod, holding the sword up to the kenku, and saying in a very polite voice, "Would you please stop running? My friends would like to ask you some questions."
Rule intimidation.
That is what I do. Boop. And boop. Come on, roll 20.
He called us
Thank
friends.
you.
Okay.
Yes.
Ooh!
This kenku looks terrified. At the minute, he's wrapped up to his waist in vines, and he's looking at you as you loom over him, and he's just like, "Quit."
We only need one of you alive.
Quit. Okay,
Good.
next it is the kenku's turn. So first off,
Got 3 people intimidating him.
okay.
No,
The red kenku.
just one.
The red kenku with the sword in his throat, he basically bobbed away and tried his damnedest to get out of the vines, but he is stuck fast. He cannot get out. So instead, what he's going to do is he is avoiding the reach of the Inquisitor, is going to quickly pull out a short bow and try to clear the way for his friend and shoot Hunter in the back. Does a 19 hit you, Hunter?
Yes.
Okay. My apologies, that should have been a 20, but doesn't matter, it's still hit. And he used a short bow, so that is this plus 3. Ah! I nearly fell. Okay, so 7 points of piercing damage.
I have to math.
Ooh.
Question for the DM.
Yes.
Opportunity attacks, they don't get triggered unless the individual
Sadly,
next to me
no.
moves.
Unless you
Okay.
have an ability like Sentinel or Protector.
Sentinel. There we go.
maybe.
Mhm.
And even then,
I'd forgotten
they
what the name of it was.
Yeah, even then, that only imposes disadvantage.
Okay.
However, Blue Boy, seemingly taking advantage with the distraction and his natural 20 to escape, he is now going to fight through the remaining vines with difficult terrain, halving his movement speed. He takes 20 feet of movement to get to the last 10 feet, and then he's going to dash. No, well, he can't dash because he uses action to escape, but he's going to run the remaining 10 feet away from you guys. So he is now 20 feet away.
I kind of wish I told you last turn. I would if asked last turn if I
Wish
could,
I had told you that we were holding our actions, yes.
I'm sorry, you did not specify.
Yeah,
Let me very quickly do some math because I think I got those distances mixed up. He was in the middle of a 20-foot square, which put you and Hunter 10 feet away from him.
He's now 25 feet away.
Hang on, calm down, calm.
No, 30. Yeah.
He then used. So you were 10 feet away. He moved 10 feet. Yeah, he is now 30 feet away, and there is a patch of difficult terrain between you and him. Rascal.
Well,
I
unless
mean,
Matt
we will
decides
go-
otherwise.
So Blue Boy's running away again, basically.
Yep.
I suppose I can go around the patch of rough terrain and take another pot shot at him.
Hunter ran on without you, right? So you're pretty far back at this point.
Ah. Guess all I could do is try to catch up.
Okay.
I've been kind of distracted with food prep, so I'm kind of lost.
Your movement is 25 feet, right?
30.
30 feet. Oh yeah, kobolds are faster than halflings.
Yeah.
You are now level with Hunter, so he is 30 feet away from you.
So now can I shoot?
Yes.
Yay.
Pew.
That will hit. Roll your damage.
Good.
Okay. So, you managed to shoot the kobold, the kenku, square in the back. He stumbles, falls, but very quickly picks himself up and starts limping off to a side street as he hear the slam of a door. For now, initiative is ended. As you all hurry to reach the corner, and you notice a small group of children are pointing anxiously towards an old crumbled tower. One of them is screaming that he took someone. So,
Well, oh shit.
let's get y'all over here. Helps if I grab your tokens first.
Yes, that would make sense.
You also have noticed by now, well, at least Bing would have noticed because none of you are looking behind, this large gentleman beside you. That's actually a point.
Yes.
Blue Kenku has fucked off. Bing and the Inquisitor are now standing next to the red
Put that in
one.
the pile.
What do you do?
I look to the. Do I know what a Kobold is? Because again, this is something we've not properly discussed. Peachy was actually involved very loosely with the whole Tiamat thing. That's when he was recruited. So I don't know if Kobolds were really that popular then, or if that's when they started.
Didn't really come back into the material plane until about 10 years after the Tiamat issue.
Okay.
So that was about 15 years ago, and even then, they've only really been around this Waterdeep area. You would have... Roll me a history check with disadvantage.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's absolutely fine. History, disadvantage. Okay. Why won't you... Yeah, I'm going to have to do this twice. Apologies. Roll
fine.
20 is being good. No. I can do it this way. Thank you. Sorry. Ha! There you go.
You are
Smart
aware
fellow.
of them because they are kobolds with a very strange magical aura about them. They're not quite fey, but they're not quite full-blooded kobolds anymore. So their almost magically infused hide and blood has been a very interesting trade item.
Oh God.
Luckily, that's not a practice that is very common in your organization. In fact, he's frowned upon it. It seems a little bit too cruel.
God
Especially-
damn right, man.
But you would be aware of them. You've never seen one before.
Okay, I'll give Bing a nod. So we noticed that everyone else has ran off after the other one. Yeah. Okay. I turn to Bing and I say, "Hello. I assume you are with Mr. Skyreach and his associates."
Yeah, pretty much. Been giving them a hand for the last few weeks. Days, I should say.
Weeks they
we-
met you yesterday.
Last few days.
But it felt
I
like
changed
weeks.
the days. Last couple of
There's all
days.
good. Oh, wonderful. I'm a business partner of theirs, fellow owner of the tavern. I wonder, would you mind going ahead and letting them know that their good friend, Ryzan, is here for them? I'll keep an eye
sure.
on this fellow.
Yeah, no problem. You want me to get rid of the vines, or...
Here's a question. Would they harm me if I were to cross?
Nah, you should be fine.
You're not going to try and run away, are you? I say to the kenku.
Okay.
If you try, you die.
He looks pretty scared of you.
Very wise. I'll be right here waiting.
Bing's gonna kind of make his way over to us. He's just go, hey guys, there's a big Minotaur dude over there named Bizan who said,
Okay, just one thing though. The moment he goes away, is from where I am. Is this kenku carrying anything?
Not that you can see without rifling through his pockets.
I will.
You are
I will
also
basically
in a crowded
Mhm.
street in the afternoon, by the way. Someone
enough,
is
okay.
basically shouting, someone get the guards. So
Mm.
you have a feeling that the guards will probably arrive in this area in the next 10 to 15 minutes.
Oh, plenty of time. In that case, I'm going to put a very large friendly hand over my little kenku friend, and I'm going to draw him to a more quiet area.
Roll strength.
Oh, I think so. Okay. Oh, that's a saving throw. Sorry. It's been a while since I've been a player.
It's been a while.
Been a while.
Okay. As Bing scurries on and drops the vines, you grab a fistful of the back of this kenku's robe-type armor. You grip him so tight, you can see the skin fold as you've got a fistful of his flesh as well as his clothes. He is not getting away from you at all, despite his best efforts, but tiny bird bones. You
Tiny, fragile bird bones.
very easily manage to escort him to a quieter area, but people are watching you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you address them or say anything to try and...
Yes, with my spare hand, I will put my sword away, and basically, the moment I finish this, that should give Bing enough time to actually say his piece. So, again, sequence of events. I pull out the badge, I explain who I am, and what I'm doing in the area.
Persuasion with advantage.
Thank you very much. Boop.
Okay. I will let you get away with it if you say, alright, sunshine, you're nicked.
I'm so sorry, say that again?
I'll let you get away with it if you say, alright, sunshine, you're nicked.
Alright, sunshine, you're nicked. With my sword.
Technically true. Alright, so
Yes.
you give an impression of authority with your tabard, your armor, your badge. You manage to dissuade the crowd that what you're doing is you're doing work on behalf of the city. And you escort your prisoner away to be properly incarcerated. We'll come back to that in a minute. The rest of you, again, this is not a map I had time to make, so I just grabbed a random one off the internets. One of the free asset sites. And I forgot to put the walls up because I'm an idiot.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, I have no idea what you mean. I don't see anything.
It's just like when when we used to play like live games and we use a just an actual table map. It's all good.
Okay, so
Yes. We don't see nothing now.
using the
And what would see
old-fashioned
the front
fog
of the
war.
tower?
Jonas, we would accept a Candyland board if it was necessary.
Yes, we would accept snakes and ladders. Or snakes and chutes.
I legit used a Monopoly board once.
That makes sense. That
Anyway,
makes sense. Sounds fair.
So, there are these three street kids who are playing in the street ahead of you. they were pushed aside roughly by this injured kenku. As the kenku, they're all telling you at once, babbling, shouting at you. That the kenku apparently grabbed some per person off the street, put a sword to their throat, and dragged them into an old tower. One of them is almost in tears. Let me see here. One is half-orc, one is human, and the one who's nearly in tears is a small tiefling. But anyway, he's approached the door to the tower. Please do.
I do want to interrupt real quick to say that I have to go away from the keyboard for a few seconds. Mads is literally going to tear in and try to get like rampage through and see what she can find, screaming no, 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 no. I'll be right back. So when my turn comes up, that.
Okay. So,
On a similar note,
I will
yeah,
say,
no.
at the moment we're
Sorry.
not currently in combat, so I'll take that away.
Mhm.
I'm going to actually clear
And
that
wait-
first.
And you
Then
put
take
it
that
back up, yes.
I have to lift it up to clear it. So, these are all now standing outside this door.
Wait, why is Captain Vazan here?
Because I forgot that he didn't follow you. There, he's been banished to the Shadowlands. Are you happy?
I was just...
6 years too early.
Yes. It'll be a while. Well, 3 years. 3 years until he's kind
Oh
of
no,
banned.
you 100% correct. Yeah, I misspoke. 3 years.
So,
And 3 years of miserable servitude to an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Mads
You have
Has-
no idea.
charged straight on ahead, chanting no, 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 and she is making her way to the door. Does anyone want to intercept her, or...
No, Rascal's actually right there with her. This is a hostage situation now. There's no time for dilly-dallying.
Okay. So, you run up to the door. It's a half-broken door, but it is wedged firmly shut. What do you do?
As much as a kobold can, he's gonna like shoulder check it and try and shove it open.
Roll strength.
This is great. Greatest stat I have.
Bing
Okay.
is
Egged on by your wife's insistence, or your future wife's insistence, you charge ahead and try to shoulder check the door, only to bounce off it with an adorable squeak.
Bing is just gonna yell out of the way, and while he's still making his way over, he's gonna just shield charge it.
Roll strength. Okay. Bing basically hunches down behind his shield and just rams into this door. The door splinters and cracks apart. The lower half of the door is gone. The upper half is still kind of like partially wedged in the frame. But there's now a kobold height hole in this door. And the top of it is just now sagging and slowly falling off the hinge. In a shower of sparkles, and somehow you think you heard jingle bells, you have now crashed your way inside. Inside. Whoops.
Real quick,
Go ahead.
how tall is this tower?
It's pretty squat. It's only about 3 stories, and it looks like the top story is open to the elements. It looked like at some point this was taller, but probably collapsed.
I'm back, everyone.
While they're
Welcome
rushing
back.
inside,
Don't tell me you're trying to climb.
Hunter's going to climb the tower.
While Hunter's
great.
climbing the tower, when Rascal bounced off the door, how did we not get a Rascal, damn it?
Because Rascal is focused right now.
Okay. Hunter, would you like to roll me an ability check, please?
Agility.
Or athletics, sorry. Okay. Hunter just essentially Spider-Mans her way up the side of this building using her claws. You clamber up through up the stories, and you find yourself at the top of the tower, but it looks like it has all collapsed in on itself. There is just a mess of rubble, and you can't see any obvious ways to get into the tower from up above.
No, are there any windows?
No. There are a few tiny arrow slits, but they're pretty jammed up.
Oh, there goes that plan. She just hopped back down.
Okay. Do like the Assassin's Creed eagle jump? Land somehow in a barrel of hay that you pretty sure wasn't there a few minutes ago.
Oh. She just kind of lets go, pushes back, and just lands on her feet.
Alright.
Kitty reflexes.
Pretty much.
Well,
Rascal and Bing.
Yes.
Yep.
As you are standing in this dimly lit room, the remnants of the door falls off the last of the hinges and crashes to the ground. You're now in a room faced by another door. This
Second
one
verse. Oh,
is an internal door. It doesn't look as sturdy as the one outside.
Bing is just gonna keep going.
second verse, same as the first. Never mind, still didn't do much better.
Okay.
Bing is just
Bing is starting to charge forward, but before he even gets there, Rascal has gone through this door.
Oh shit.
It wasn't locked.
One of those.
It
Is it
wasn't
one of those-
locked, and all you did was break the tiny, flimsy little bit of wood that held it closed, and the door just slammed up against the opposite wall, against the wall. over
Wait,
here.
results!
I'm disappointed because I was hoping there'd be like a little silhouette of Rascal's ears going through the door.
I'm surprised there's not a Bing-shaped hole in the other. Wasn't
That's
a
what
Bing-shaped hole in the other one.
Well, in the other one, there was a big shield-shaped hole.
Okay. So,
Well,
are you
I
following
guess we
your
should.
companions?
I guess we should be following, shouldn't we?
So, Rascal, you enter into this room and you see a set of stairs. You notice that in this room was pretty dusty.
Hello?
Yes.
Sorry, I just got a text from work asking me to be a spare tomorrow.
Good thing, bad thing.
It's a thing. So on the one hand, free time. On the other hand, more money.
Front seat, back seat. Which one shall I take?
Mm-hmm.
Well, one that is not occupied, I would presume.
You don't know the song. You don't know what I'm talking about.
I have no idea, and I know it is not Friday today.
Okay.
Hang on 2 seconds, I have to confer with my dear darling husband.
No worries.
Okay.
Well, you were doing that. We are partying, yeah.
Yeah. So see, I gotta say, Rascal. I'm torn because I want Rascal to succeed at everything, but those little dammits are so cute.
Oh, just wait. I'm pretty sure we're going to get plenty of dammits.
Yes,
Very
you are!
As soon as wait,
Fucking hell, Dennis!
what the fuck is my son doing here?
I don't know, he just said he was here.
Does not make things easier.
Makes things more interesting, though, doesn't it?
I am not hearing that, and you have no idea what I would say to that.
Mm-hmm.
I swear you did this just because you knew it would get under my skin, Dennis.
Yeah. 100% yes. I don't know why you think that would be a mystery. Yeah.
Fleet will enjoy seeing you all.
Just wait, just wait, just wait.
Especially you, human.
Oh,
Uh,
the Halloween thing. Yeah.
Yes. That's after all still on somewhen.
Tuesday.
That's gonna be fun.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be an
I
interesting
can't
one.
wait for you guys to all meet. Can't
Well,
wait for y'all to meet Bristlebone.
it will be interesting.
Seth, be real. Are you actually hardcore going to try and kill us? It is Halloween after all. Yeah.
Yes.
Nothing can kill Bristlebone until justice is done.
I gotta say, you've no idea what I've got up my sleeve.
You
Oh, I
cannot
have a
kill
feeling.
which does not live.
I'm sure it's going to be entertaining as hell.
Let's just say that my dear fool of an uncle is going to have a very nasty surprise when I show up in Barovia.
Oh.
Yeah, you see, when something's alive, it's torture, and when something isn't, it's distressing.
We do not know the place called Barovia.
On a related note, it's been like a month now since we've played Maelstrom. That's wacky.
I know.
I know.
I was
I'm
actually
missing
listening.
you.
I feel like
was-
I've been stuck here.
What
Yeah,
were you
I
saying,
was
Devillo?
listening to that. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I was just saying. I was actually listening to the playlist that I made for Karth / Viscus way back in the day. I'm like, I kind of miss this guy.
I do
because it's like
too.
I'm very curious to see what I would do with them. You know, like, because I actually do have I ran something by Sephi in regards to what the character would look like and present as now, and it would be the complete polar opposite of Karth. Basically, it would be the last student that Karth murdered.
Aw.
You know, but even again, you know, it's like unfortunately, there's only so many hours in the day. I kind of do have Tuesdays off, but I have a lot of things I need to be doing when I'm not like prepping for the game I run and everything. So
We understand. But I'm so sad I didn't get to really hang out with Karth much.
yeah. I mean,
Just as I came back, you were leaving.
yeah.
And then
Hopefully-
Holly took
Yeah.
maternity leave, essentially.
Yeah, then Holly took an arrow to the knee.
She took a humanity leave.
She took a spider bite.
Yep.
To the knee. She took a spider bite to the knee, and now she's no longer an adventurer. She used to be an adventurer like us. Then she took a spider bite.
Now she's
Being a
technically
mother-
now she's a dragon princess.
Being a mother is the ultimate adventure.
Aw.
Uh,
To live, that would be a great adventure.
Mm-hmm.
I have no. To be honest, I've only been an uncle, so I can't say for certain.
Well, it's not as though you're not far from coming up against the one type of creature that Ardif hates. Absolutely.
Rabbits.
Her sister, the older
would
one,
say
not the younger one.
Not her sister. There's someone else involved in that little debacle.
One thing I would say as well, before we get into the thing again and again with Peachy and all that, I honestly was going to play Emerald. Emerald was going to be the character that I was going to bring in because that would have been very interesting. But, me and Journeys were basically trying to be, and I was like, no, there's unfinished business.
No.
And
Yeah.
so that's explained to Peachy what happened to Alia.
She went off and got herself killed. That's what happened.
Yeah, a conversation is coming.
Technically, stupidity. Then again, we all make our mistakes, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
And yes, that actually was Ashwood's accent, as far as I can pull it off.
I'm terribly sorry about that. Essentially, they are short-staffed, so they want me on standby tomorrow in case they need me to go out and help with routes. And because it's a standby, I get paid the Dublin rates, which is 170 quid.
Nice.
So.
You taking it then?
Yeah, may as well.
Good choice.
Yeah, treat yourself.
Treat yourself, yes.
So.
Financially smart, the fiscally smart choice.
I just spent 5 days in Dublin earning that, so. Yeah. So, as I was saying before I got distracted by work, this room has a fine coat of dust, except for what appears to be drag and struggle marks, leading from this doorway towards the stair. The stairs have been pretty much swept almost clean by someone struggling. And you can hear muffled noises upstairs.
Question, can Mads have moved up with the others? Because she's been like racing. She's like at a dead run. So does she notice those scuff marks and stuff?
Yeah. I would also say you no longer have the bardic inspiration, so I'm just going to remove that from you.
Oh, yeah.
Then she tears... Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
It's basically, stop moving, so I can edit your token.
Yeah.
There we are. Okay, so he's all run upstairs.
Yup.
Okay.
Mads screaming, no, 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 no!
Mads and Rascal. Yous are able to get upstairs. The others, these two are blocking, so yous will move up one at a time afterwards. Next in the route is Ashford, and then Hunter and Bing can decide who goes up after them. Mads, as you reach the top of the stairs, you see ahead of you the kenku. In his one claw, he has this almost plain-looking stone clutched very tightly towards his chest, while his other arm is wrapped around the neck of someone else in the room, with a blade pressed right against their neck. Creature, would you like to describe your character?
Yes, whomst you see before you is what you think is a shortish woman. She's dressed head to toe in pinkish bandages, wraps. You can't really tell. It seems kind of improvised. She seems to be bald except for a ponytail that is tied behind her head. And you notice she has very large ears. Seem to be a little bit big for her head. But you think maybe she's human? She's wearing a headband, she's wearing a bandana in front of her face. Her clothing seems a little bit mismatched. And the most curious thing about her are her eyes. Because her left eye resembles that of some kind of avian, some kind of bird, and her right eye resembles that of a muppet.
Interesting.
Okay.
Love it. Love it.
Creature, you are currently being held at sword point, and you see a filthy, crazed-looking woman charge up the stairs behind you, and you can just see the tip of the head of a small reptilian creature with a large, fancy hat, just poofing over the edge of the landing.
Help! I'm in mortal danger.
Oh, I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry.
Whatever, 4D.
You don't know.
Thunderwave?
No.
Yo!
I think there's a knife to my soft neck flesh.
Do I get to do something?
Don't worry, man. We're here.
What do you want to do?
Mads runs, completely disregarding the hostage situation.
What?
Runs right up to the kenku and starts trying to struggle with him.
What?
Does nothing whatsoever to protect this person.
What?
Okay. So,
She's trying to start punching, saying, "Give it, give it, give it!"
No!
I had a plan!
So,
The best laid plans of men and
Mads,
mice.
I would
But I
like
have
you
a...
to roll me a quick dexterity check.
Before we do, I was not trying to interrupt everyone, but she's also going to, like, before she starts pounding, she's actually, that's why I asked if I needed to do anything with initiative, is because she's going to try to cast a spell as she's approaching.
You already said you're just charging, so first
Yeah,
off,
that's what she's doing. She's charging up, and when she gets there, it's going to be a spell when she arrives. Okay, dexterity check.
Oh wait, did you say you were charging directly at the kenku, or did you charge up the stairs? You'd have to clarify that for me, darling.
At the kenku.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll me a dexterity check, please.
Yeah, I just want to be clear on what I'm doing before it starts. Okay. Dexterity check. I'm sorry, everyone.
Is there anything I can do to stop this horrible idea?
You can roll a dexterity check to try and grab her leg to stop her.
Just a dex check.
Yep.
Okay, the first one is 11, so we're going to go with that.
Dang it.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
You start to charge forward, but your beloved basically wraps his upper torso around your leg and you are stopped at the steps. As you are stopped, you glare forward at the kenku and you see he has backed up against the wall and he is pressing the blade tighter against this woman's neck to the point where her neck is now forced back. You can see the impression on her neck and you can just start to see the small bead of darkness form around the blade as her skin is starting to be cut.
Sweetie, this is a delicate situation. We are Rascal's rescuers. We are here to rescue.
I was going to rescue her.
Yeah, but not about getting her killed first.
No, she was going to live.
You don't know that.
Sweetie. I'm being like you now. I'm a hero.
Could the two of you please keep the quarrels until we're done with the situation?
We're not quarreling. Let her go. Let her go. And then I'm messaging you something, Jonas, because this is what I wanted to have happen.
Okay.
Rascal just sighs exasperatedly. Come here, little piggy.
Hi, Rudolph.
How about a trade, kenku? You like shiny things, don't you?
The kenku
I got
kind
some
of
shiny.
tilts its head and opens his beak and you hear your own voice come back. Shiny things.
Well, I got some shinies I reckon you've never seen. And Rascal withdraws 10 platinum pieces from Rudolph, essentially 100 gold.
Okay. You see the kenku's eyes just kind of brighten up. He motions with the hand he has the stone clasped in. He holds up the stone to show it to you more clearly. Then closes it in his fist. Points to Rudolph, where the coins are now just kind of like next to Rudolph, where he dropped them down. Holds up the stone, points to Rudolph. Then points to the girl. And then towards the stairs.
That's a lot of things to interpret.
He opens his beak and goes, shiny things. And then motions for the stone again.
Bing is going to...
And the woman.
He nods.
Bing is going to look to Hunter and go, Hunter, can you lift me up so I can just get my head over the... Ow, so I can just see in the room?
You can try. She can try. Notes down, lifts the kobold up.
Let's say the floor of the room above you is essentially here. Ashward, if he was a standard sized person, he would be able to see just past Rascal by poking his head up, but he's too short. If Bing theoretically got Hunter to lift him up at that point where Ashward is, or clambered on Ashward's shoulder, then he'd be able to poke his head over the room.
You just go, Ashford, can you lift me up?
You can climb on my back if you need to.
Ben's going to do that, but he's going to try and keep below the line of sight as he preps his sling again.
Okay. I would like you to roll me a stealth check. Hunter, or not Hunter, Ashford, roll me strength, as there is a heavily armoured kobold now clambering on your shoulders.
I just hope we don't fall.
Kobold.
Okay, this is not going to go too long.
Bracing yourself against the stairwell, you manage to let Bing stand on your knee and then on your shoulder, but you both make a god-awful noise with wheezing and grunting and clacking of armour, and it's blatantly obvious as the little purple head and antenna poke up over the top of the steps next to Rascal. So you can technically see what's going on now. You see right in front of you is little Rudolph, a tiny pile of platinum pieces, and you would have got there in time to see the bird motion.
Right. How clear is the shot?
You would have a terrible time getting a shot at this. And also, he's still holding the blade pretty tightly to this woman's throat.
Right.
Alright, so unless the party has any other bright ideas...
What the fuck is going on up there?
Only you had someone in your party who could manipulate the minds of other people to drop things.
The kenku opens his beak, and again you hear Rascal's voice say, "Shiny things. Free the girl."
Mm-hmm. Rascal's gonna go over slowly with the shiny things out in the palms of his hands. He's basically gone cupped.
The bird is kind of like backing up against the wall and putting the girl between you and him, and he points to the ground at your feet.
Okay. Rascal takes a step back and puts the platinum on the floor.
Okay. Kenku points at you, Mads, and then the stairs.
What the hell is going on up there?
Just gonna put Bing there as his little head is poking over, so you can see this.
I'll say Hunter's gonna stay at the bottom of the stairs. Because I mean, there's only one place for the kenku to go.
As far as you know.
Hey, I climbed the tower.
There is this fireplace.
So, what do you do? Hi, sweetheart.
Mads casts a quick look over toward Rascal, like gesturing around, like, "Do I move? What am I supposed to do?"
Okay. Couple
She's
things.
confused. She had a plan and it didn't work out.
Can I insight the bird to see if it's actually going to let her go?
Sure.
Please roll good, Rascal. For fuck's sakes!
He might let her go, but not the stone.
He rolled 2. You can see that the bird is fixated on the gem, on the shinies. You also get the impression that he doesn't want to die for this trinket.
Rascal nods. Don't take too long and don't fuck us over. There's only one way out of here.
And Mads casts a glare and sticks her hand out for the stone and just waits, holding very still. We can disregard what I sent you a message ago, Jordan.
The kenku basically reaches forward and presses the stone into the hands of the woman it's holding hostage. Then points at you, at Rascal and Mads, and points towards the stairs.
Mads moves off the stairs and keeps away from the kenku and obeys, but she's she comes over here away from it, like keeping her hands, retrieves her hand from being out and puts both her hands up.
I think he wants us to go down the stairs.
Oh no! Oh wait, you want nice chair? Oh, okay. So she goes back.
Okay. So
I'm new at this, sweetie. I'm trying.
you all make your way downstairs. After a few moments, creature, I have forgotten the name of your character. Please help.
Let's go with the first name for now. It's Nola.
Nola. Okay. The kenku takes the blade away from your throat. You still have the stone clutched in your hands, and he just shoves you towards the stairs as he crouches down and starts gathering up the coins.
I'm sorry, I'm not so familiar with kenku culture. You didn't just propose to me, did you?
The kenku just looks at you, shakes his beak, and it just gives you a shove. Not like a hard one, it's like a gentle, go, leave.
Thank goodness. Could I? Never mind. I'll find a way myself. Have a nice day. Goodbye.
He's just gathering up the platinum and looks quite pleased at the minute. So, you see the woman come downstairs.
Hello, thanks. I think.
As they're going downstairs, Mads is whispering to Rascal, "We are still going to kill him when he comes down, right?"
Well, not until this lady is safe first.
Right, after that, though. After that, I'm going to blind him and then kill him, right?
Ahem.
You're not very subtle, my dear.
Look, I see the point. It wouldn't do to have him going back to his friends and letting them know that, hey, I lost the stone, but
Yeah,
again,
exactly.
maybe he won't do that because I made him 10 platinum richer.
Plus, if he got to his friends, I guess we all know what will happen to him.
Also, I'd just like to mention, we're talking about this while he's probably in earshot.
I'm whispering.
Mads, you're using the stage whisper again.
Meanwhile, Hunter goes over to the fireplace here, climbs up it, and shoots him.
As you are whispering to each other, you suddenly hear something loud crash from upstairs, and you hear a strangled shriek.
Oh, Hunter's running up.
Bing is as well.
Same.
You stay down here, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mads falls right next to Rascal.
So, you head upstairs.
Hi.
I'm just gonna grab you all for ease of access, and then move you back down. You head back up, and you see the kenku crumpled, dead in the corner.
Oh, for
You can
God's
see
sakes.
the front of
Perception.
his armor is singed and burned.
Oh, lovely. Fireballs.
Did you say you wanted to roll a perception, Rascal?
Yes, please.
Roll it.
This is another fucking gazer, I swear to God.
That's-
Ooh!
Okay.
Yeah, Mads has her own
You
theory.
notice that this window, this arrow slit, while the rest are all kind of covered with little wooden or glass slats, this one is been prized open. It looks like it had been prized open from the inside. You get the feeling that the kenku was probably trying to escape from that. But with the splatters of blood and him now crumpled in this corner, whatever killed him came from that window.
I would actually like to roll an investigation check as to see whether or not it might have been. Say if no wait, that would be Arcana if it's a fireball.
Also, can someone stay with the hostage, or at least escort her outside to safety?
It might be safer to be in here if we've got someone shooting stuff through the window.
And then suddenly Mads goes, wait, none of you have the rock? And then she runs downstairs.
Bing's going downstairs as well.
Thank you!
Matt, why are you standing on my face? Thank you.
And then she says, and then she comes over and says, the rock, here. And she puts her hand out and says, give it to me now.
Oh good, I didn't actually know what to do.
Now.
Matt.
Here.
Mads is like clutching it to her chest, just like shaking now. Does anyone have any brimoweed?
Oh, excuse me. Okay. Let me just quickly get a picture of this thing so I can describe it. Oh, excuse me.
Bless you.
While I'm looking for this, what are you guys doing upstairs? Actually,
Well,
I have a question. Let's take a quick break from this group. Faizan, what have you been doing?
I've been having a very, very intense personal conversation with my new friend. I would like to know if they are a member of the Xanathar Guild. I would like to know if they know of any other members of the Xanathar Guild. I would like to know where to find them, where they live, where they sleep. And if I don't find out what I know, I'm going to remove a feather every time I don't like what I hear.
Okay. I will say that this will be exceptionally difficult because it's a kenku and can't really talk. I would like you to roll me an intimidation check.
Mm-hmm.
And then a d20.
Okay, that's fair. That's an intimidation. Normal or advantage?
Normal.
Normal, that's fine. Okay, it's only a 20. Let's see. And a d20 as well? Was it d20 or d100?
D20, please.
Sure. That's an 8.
Okay. So, you have pretty much dragged this poor little kenku off down to a suitably isolated area. And you pretty much encourage him to indulge some information to you. With that intimidation check, he very eagerly does confirm through vigorous nodding that he is a member of the Xanathar Guild. After that, he tries to answer your questions.
Oh no.
But he can't answer them sufficiently because he doesn't know the words. I would like you to roll me a D100.
I would admit I am trying not to permanently damage it because, I mean, would I be... Okay, sure.
Damn hollow bird bones.
Mm.
You may have accidentally broken a limb or two.
Okay, as long as it's alive.
Barely.
Well,
It's now
I'm going to...
hovering on the brink of consciousness.
Oh, no. I gently pet its head, kiss its forehead, and I'm going to give it 2 points of healing.
It looks at you in sheer confusion and terror.
Yes. I'm, if I have time to do that, considering sequence of events and everything, I'm going to try and take my map of the city and have it point to places where I can find what I want.
Okay. How smart is this bird? Okay. The bird shakenly points to himself, and then a warehouse in the Sea Ward,
Mm-hmm.
and then what appears to be a building in the trade ward.
Oh.
Okay, I make note of that. How much am I being paid to bring them in alive?
You
Am I being
aren't
paid to bring them
exactly
in
being
alive?
paid by the body. You're being paid not by the hour, more by the week. And that's only if you give usable information. Usable information is something they can track down themselves. For example, what you just got from the kenku was 2 buildings to investigate. But bringing them in alive also counts as providing information, if he gives something useful. Other than that, doesn't really matter.
Could bring him in, they could have him teach him all the words and then tell him to talk.
Yes. Or I could just kill him.
Also a possibility.
Yeah. I think we'll go back to that. Yeah, let's. I would say let's go back to the main party in the meantime.
Okay. So, what's happening in the main party?
Well, I would like to have an Arcana
Bing is going to
check
give this woman
Sorry, you first.
Bing's just going to give this woman a quick once-over medically.
Okay. Do you have a close look at this woman? She's currently covering what appears to be a slight nick on her neck, but doesn't appear to be bleeding or bruised. She does look a little bit sickly, but other than that, she seems fine.
Why does the music sound like it's from Unsolved Mysteries?
It might be.
No.
Kevin MacLeod is a Kevin MacLeod track, and it's used a lot for the top 15 scary stuff.
Number 15.
Number
Burger
15.
Number 15. Burger King food lettuce.
Number 14, the serial killer of Five Guys.
Yes.
Number
It's worth it,
13.
it's really good.
Number 13. The number 13.
Some people might actually be able to identify who I was trying to do a poor man's impression on. Anyway, I would like to take a quick magical investigation on the smoldering remnants of a kenku chest.
That's it, Ashwood. Look out the window. See what happened.
First things first, though. Creature, you notice that this peculiar-looking creature is eyeing you up very closely. How do you react to this?
Oh, I'm fine. I think he mostly missed my neck on account of me being very, very skinny, and also I don't think he has very good eyes because I think birds have bad eyes. I'm sure that sounds right.
Well, it didn't do any harm to give you a quick look over, so it seemed fine.
Yeah, it's on account of me having health and stuff.
I love this character.
Okay.
As I was saying, I would like to do an. Would it be a medicine or an arcana check to identify the thing that killed him?
You can roll a medicine check.
Oh, I'm pretty decent at medicine. He said, and then rolled a 5.
Okay. You look over this kenku and he's yeah, did someone ask for KFC?
Yeah, I can tell he died by fire. I have no idea what the source of the fire is. Might have been a magic fireball, might have been an arrow that's on fire, I don't know.
Yeah, I think I got you covered with detecting magic, buddy. So Rascal's got a ritual cast detect magic.
Okay, it takes you a good 10 minutes to do this. First off, I would like for... That is the wrong month. I would like Rascal to roll me a d4.
Ooh.
Okay.
Why are you singing together forever? It doesn't help.
So, you sit and cast your thing. Maz, you can certainly try.
let me know when.
You detect something near the fireplace that is giving off a slight magical essence.
Ooh. There seems to be something in the fireplace. Gotta take a goosey at that.
Well, it's
Just
not
be
in the
careful.
fireplace, it's slightly to the side. I
Okay.
want to say too, this room is
yeah.
littered with crap as well. There's there's old cooking utensils over the fire. There's broken furniture. There's paper, little bits of metal, broken glass. The room is. It looks like at some point this might have been a study. But as you head over, there appears to be like an old satchel. That had been modified to hold vials and potions.
Anything in there we could use?
Do you want to open up the satchel and look inside?
Yep.
Okay. You do that,
Hubby.
and you notice that there is a potion with a faded label.
Oh, fun. Can't read it?
Roll me a investigation check.
Come on, Rascal, roll good. Oh, come on!
Okay. You squint at the label and you can't make out the writing that was there. It is faded. It looks like the label had got wet at some point and the writing got rubbed off. However, you can make out 2 pictograms. One appears to be a red cross, and next to it is a smaller cross, and then a picture of a wing.
Okay. I have a pretty good idea about what this might be. And it's interesting.
So it's a red cross. Is it a red cross like the one I drew in the dark? Sorry, like this, or is it an X shaped one? Is it a plus, or is it an X?
I think it's more like, sort of like the Red Cross, you know, the universal symbol for first aid kits and that sort of thing.
It's it's not necessarily.
Kind of like that. Ignore my
Yeah.
clever wing.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, okay.
Kind of what it looks like.
Potion of healing and motherhood.
Nah,
recovery.
it's probably a blend of a potion of healing and like haste or quickness, whatever you want to call it.
Well, or it might be a potion of flight.
True, could be that too.
I mean, I have no idea about what crazy potions are possible. So the reason for his death is probably
It's
gone
not
by now.
this. As you take a look-see out the window, or the slit, or whatever it was.
Well, considering that you took 10 minutes to cast a ritual,
It's...
whatever
Yeah,
was
no.
there is now long gone.
Oh, well.
It's either someone from the same guild who's trying to tie up loose ends, or it's an opposite guild, an opposing guild.
They're all opposed.
Well, you know what I mean.
Just wanna...
If that poor thing was, but at least we didn't lose the 10 platinum. if we rifle through its pockets, we
Haven't
might find
looked yet.
10. Well, okay. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna look.
Yeah, see if we can get our 10 platinum back. Bad enough that Rascal's been handing it out like candy.
Excuse me, I'm not the only one.
186 gold on tea.
Yes, but when others do it, they usually do give a lower amount.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just saved a woman's life. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah, and we helped the destitute and poor.
Now is not the time to try to discuss this kind of matter.
Okay. So,
I would like to rifle through that
You-
crispy chicken.
rifle through the kenku's pockets and quite handily find yourself your platinum coins back.
All right, Rascal. But if it hadn't burned through the money that quickly, sorry for the wordplay. We could be in a little bit of a trouble if things go bad at the tavern.
This is really a time to be criticizing my decisions.
I am not criticizing your decisions. I'm just saying it might be trouble. I'm not saying that your intentions aren't good.
Yeah, fine, whatever.
It's just that things have gone a little bit awry.
I would say by now, Vizan, you would have arrived at the tower you saw them go into.
Oh, terrific. The last thing
Oh,
Rascal
yes.
needs.
Yes.
You know, these fucking hypocrites giving Rascal shit for giving away, money to help the poor and save a woman's life.
The problem is not that you give away money. The problem might be that you give away the equivalent of 100 gold pieces to
Give away
one
too
individual.
much.
A life is priceless!
Yes, and our livelihood, okay, the tavern, is also precious.
Okay, I'm sorry. If we're doing this now, why not criticize Mads for spending nearly 200 gold on cakes and tea? Yeah, he's fuming at this point. He's legitimately mad.
Alright, you have a point.
You can hear
I
this,
couldn't
by
see.
the way. Vizan, as
So
you enter in.
I do have a question because I wasn't too sure about the flooring. So where I'm at, that's at the bottom floor, and
That's the
that's
ground
where
floor.
Mads, Bing, and the name is obscured, so I'm afraid. Oh, Nola is.
Yep.
Okay.
Mads is actually going to be heading out if she
good.
can. She then heads out and she sees Vizan and goes,
Mhm.
"Izzy!" And she squeezes her hand tighter shut around the stone and puts her hands behind her back and says, "Wow, I'm so glad I'm so glad you're back."
Lady Madeline! Oh, it is such a pleasure to see you again. So incidentally, he is walking with this kenku basically in his grip. He's basically carrying it one-handed. The great sword over his shoulder.
This kenku looks rough. There's this patch of his neck where you can see he is just devoid of feathers. It's just this giant palm-sized bald spot on his neck. He's got a little bit of blood eking out of one of his little nose holes. He's still pretty banged up from when you guys beat him up, but he looks like he is bordering on the edge of consciousness at this stage.
Mads looks kind of happy about that, and she steps aside and gestures for Vizan to come in and says, "I just need to go outside for a minute. Oh, don't kill that one. We may need to torture him to death later."
Of course. Peachy doesn't move. But
I have to go.
I would. May I please make an insight check in regards to her reaction?
Sure.
Oh,
If you want to
thank
try and
you.
hide your intent, Madeline, would you be so kind as to roll me a deception check?
She's not hiding her intent. She just wants to get out of there. That's like. But I mean, do I need to roll because of why she's doing it? Is that what it is?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Basically, he's trying to figure out if you're
Boom.
suspect.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad. Peachy
You're not
gives.
entirely sure. Madeline seems to be her same hyperactive self.
Where is Mr. Skyreach?
My husband, he's inside.
Your husband! Oh, that's wonderful.
But remember what I told you about him.
Yes.
Okay. You remember, right?
To clarify, you have told me several things.
You don't get to hurt him.
Lady Madeline, trust me, that is the last thing I would do.
Well then, come on. I need to get out there.
Of course. Peachy gives a very elaborate bow and steps to the side.
When
the
he
kenku's
bows,
still in his grip.
When he does the elaborate bow, he's gonna get an attempted boop on the nose. With her free hand. Boop.
There's like a good 2 to 3 seconds where he doesn't move, but it's like,
Processing.
yes.
Processing, considering valid amount of reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Violence deemed ill-advised.
Yes. Yes, well. Politely steps to the side for Lady Madeline.
Madeline comes out and says, seriously, thank you for being here. Please protect everyone.
Of course, you have my word.
And then she makes for the nearest,
well, I'm
quiet
just going
little
to
spot.
stop you just there.
Okay.
So, what is everyone else doing as Madeline is making a break for it?
Well, I think Rascal and I are still squabbling over the amount of money.
Bing's just trying to keep Nola calm.
Nola is kind of going like leaning over.
Hunter's just rolling her eyes.
Did I hear somebody talking about torture just now?
I would like to say no, so I'm just going to say no.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
To be fair, Rascal, you have a point, yes.
Thank you. It's nice to know someone sees sense around here.
It's just, look what good the 10 platinum did him.
And
I'm actually in the mood for chicken when we're back home. Don't know why.
Fried chicken right ahead again.
Nah, that would be desecration. I don't do that. I would be no better than the freaking necromancer.
To be fair, there's a fresh one downstairs.
No, I don't like live chicken.
My mother made a spectacular stuffed kenku.
Holy shit.
Well, I'm not in the mood for kenku. I'm more in the mood for regular chicken.
Kenku, fireball, crispy.
Yes, it's like rotisserie kenku. Anyway, I don't think we will find much up here anymore.
While that's going on, Vizan will, step inside, recognize Bing, have no idea who the woman is. I'm sorry to interrupt. Mr. Skyreach and his associates, where are they?
Yeah, they're upstairs.
Fantastic, thank you. What was your name again, my friend?
Bing Natkin.
Leisure. And you, madam?
Oh, Nola Skeletor.
Genuine pleasure. Captain Paxis Vizan, Inquisitor for Waterdeep. Yeah, basically, again, giant minotaur, snow white fur, plate armor, beaten up, bloodied kenku in his hand. Gives a polite bow.
It's my genuine terror.
Indeed, you're quite safe here. Again, I'm an official of the city, here to help.
Yay.
Oh dear. PJ, it does look like he's about to step forward or something. Would you mind keeping an eye on her, my friend?
Of course.
Appreciate you. And PJ is going to step upstairs.
Oh no! Oh, I want to be there so bad.
So you just leave this battered and bruised kenku in a heap next to Nola and Bing.
Oh, I'm carrying the kenku with me.
Oh,
No. He's mine.
I just pictured Vizan dropping the kenku and going, "Don't go anywhere."
I mean, is this kenku going to go anywhere?
Well, you broke his legs.
Okay, I was going to say I was going to threaten to break his legs, but yeah, I've probably already done that. Be good. Kiss the top of its head, and I step upstairs.
Kenku is unconscious.
I swear to God, Vizan, if you do anything to... Oh my God.
Well, you went and you took something, didn't you? So, hey.
Well, I did not expect to meet you so quickly.
So, I assume I come up the stairs and Hunter, Ashwood, and Rascal see me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't forget, Vizan. First, you have to get up the stairs.
Yeah.
Yes, and I know.
We're coming down to
We're gonna meet on the way.
I would
I love
say,
it.
Rascal, as you turn the corner, you come face to face. Even though you were like 5 steps up, you come face to face with the large bovine visage of Vizan.
Terrific. Yeah.
Skyreach, how are you? I've been looking everywhere for you, my friend.
Captain, didn't expect to see you again so soon.
I know, it's been an interesting few days, hasn't it?
They just fly by too soon, don't they?
They do indeed, my friend. They do. Oh, Lady Madeline, your wife? Yeah. Congratulations, my friend. Congratulations. I'm very happy for you.
Thank you, you're far too kind.
I know. But she's just ran off for a moment, gone to, I suppose, get some air or something. Is she all right?
She's had a stressful few days and trying a new way of doing things, and I think she's suffering withdrawal from a lack of her medication. But she's holding up well, considering all that.
Well, I'm sure I can find something to help her if that's what she needs. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. But yes, there are a few things I'd like to discuss with you in regards to our tavern.
Of course. Is this something we have to do immediately, or can it wait till business is done here?
No, not at all. I'm actually here on official business right now.
Official business?
Indeed. You're looking at one of the new Inquisitors for the city of Waterdeep. And I show him my shiny new badge.
You do know that Inquisitor means that you just ask questions and don't kill, right?
Well, of course.
At least not directly. You kill them with questions.
What do you take me for?
I take you for a gentleman, of course.
Oh, good, good, good. I'm glad to hear it. But no, yes, I have been hired by the city of Waterdeep to deal with an infestation in this fair city. The Xanathar Guild. They've been causing problems for a while. Recently, they overstepped the mark in the... You know, we should probably wait for Madeline to have this conversation.
I'm just glad that you're not asking for Arya.
I'm very well aware of the late Officer Zafira's fate.
So I take it that is...
you know that she was involved in an incident. You don't know
Oh,
what happened
okay.
to her. You do know that for some reason, Mr. Crowley, who you had bumped into in passing, Mr. Crowley mentioned that there had been an incident, but refused to speak about it. He looked pissed off, though, when you mentioned her name.
I apologize. That has kind of changed the direction I'm going to go with here.
Let's put it back.
Okay. Well, I would love to be brought up to speed. All I know is that thanks to her efforts, the Zentarum have been hired by the city. I'm very grateful to her.
Excuse me, what?
Well, yes, you remember Officer Zafira were made no secrets about us being hired by the city to deal with the Xanathar's Guild, what are they? The rat catchers, the
plague rats.
The plague rats, that's the one. I'm sorry, I have so many little gangs in this city, it's hard to keep track. But yes, we've been given the official contract.
Sometimes digging too far gets you killed.
That's a very ominous thing to say to me, Ashwood.
I'm just saying this because that happened to Officer Zafira.
Oh, Officer Zafira's dead.
Oh, so you don't know everything.
Oh, I've never claimed to know everything, my friend. Only what I need to. But
you are well-connected. You are a well-connected person, so one could assume you know virtually everything.
Well, no, that's a genuine shame, but I suppose it makes sense. She was very clear about the fact that the Zentarum should be hired to deal with this vermin, and if they are the ones who put her down, then yes, of course, it makes sense.
Well,
the city would hire us.
It might have been, from what I understood, there might be something more going on between the Plagueards and the Xanathar.
Oh yes.
Right, well, while this is a lovely and charming conversation
but
we're having on the stairwell.
I'm so
have
sorry.
this
I'm in your
conversation
way, Mr. Skyreach.
Yes, you are. And I need to go check on my wife, who's probably having a panic attack.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Speaking of mads. So, Lady Madeline.
Yes.
You scarpered out with your prize.
Yes. She's going to look... Sorry, go ahead.
You're making your way back towards the tavern.
Oh, she's gone.
Hold on, that's not where she's going. She's for any side street she can. She wants it very quickly, or she heads back to the tavern. She has something she needs to do that I told you about.
Fair enough.
Just anywhere away from prying eyes that she can get. She wants to be alone.
Why can't I Oh, because
Great,
Specky is on the wrong layer. That's why. That's why I can't
Great.
see shit.
So Rascal's all but rushing outside to catch up with Mads, and she's gone!
So, you
She's
spot
just a
a
party.
side street. Now, I can't remember if I told you this or not. I probably didn't because I'm a bad DM. But as it is spring, it is getting close to a festival. I cannot remember the name of the festival, so I am hurriedly trying to get it.
The spring festival.
No, there's an actual Trolltide. That's it,
Fine.
Trolltide. It's pretty much a festival where children pretend to be trolls and scare each other and things like that. So as you are going through the streets, there's a lot of kids in costumes. The little kids who pointed you towards the mill. Two of them were dressed as trolls. Another one was dressed in as a knight with like a little crappy wooden sword.
As the kids pass by, Mads is doing pretend panic and running away slow motion.
So, you spot an alleyway, and you notice that there are a number of children in here, in their little troll masks, and they've got like little costumes on covering their bodies. Every now and again, they'll go grrr at each other. But other than that, it looks like there's only children in this alley. If you want to duck in there.
She needs to be alone where no one can hear her because of what she's going to do.
Well, there is something further on down this alley.
Yeah, she's gonna go there because she is gonna, like I said, she's gonna wave happily to the kids and then like pretend to recognize them, pantomiming. No!
Okay.
They're the most terrifying trolls she's ever seen.
All right. So you head deeper into the alley.
I can hear it.
Hear what?
Damn it!
It's
Oh, right. I see. So pretty much this is the quietest street you can see. Everywhere else is just full of people.
She bends. Okay,
Even
I'm sorry.
with the rain, people are still trying to enjoy the festival with like the little markets and like taking the kids out and about.
So she gets down on her knees, where she can, like as close to like, let's say these boxes away from everything is, right here. And she bends down and she says, Rudolph, come here. And she holds up the stone and she says, Rudolph, can you take this?
Okay. Before we go any further, I'm just going to give you a quick description of the stone.
Yes.
Okay, so the stone itself, it's a glossy greenish grey stone. It fits in the palm of your hand quite easily. The stone itself on the backside is completely smooth, but on the front there are these 3 mounds that are carved to look like eyes. You feel a presence about this stone. You get the feeling that you would need more time to sit and focus on it before you could get anything out of it. On top of game, you'd need to attune. But anyway,
Right.
So you have this stone, and you have an excited little piggy sitting on top of a box, looking at you.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Can you take this? If I give it to you, keep it inside?
Rudolph leans forward and sniffs the stone. He gives it a little tentative lick, and then his face like screws up, and he goes,
Is that a yes or a no?
he shakes his little head.
Oh, you can't.
Rudolph can only contain coinage. It cannot contain any other item.
I'm disappointed, Rudolph. No, I'm not in you. But in the people who helped you. Okay, let's go back to the others then. I was gonna ask you to hold it inside and only let it back out when I gave you a special code word. But maybe some other time we can help train you how to do that. Come on, sweetie. Come on, sweetie. And then she heads back to the tower.
Rudolph hops down
Ejected.
off the crate and follows you. The kids give you a little wave, and one of them starts beckoning you.
Hmm?
This little kid
Mads,
here.
yeah, Mads comes over and says, "Can I help you?"
The kid points further in the alley and says,
The nice lady down there wants to talk to you.
What nice lady?
and she points, and you see that there is a figure in the alley. They're kind of leaning against a wall. They've got a little pleasant smile in their face. They're wearing the Trolltide colour as well. If you want to have a closer look to try and see through the rain as to what they are, I would need you to roll me a perception check.
Mads is really trying to figure this out because she doesn't want to go down an alley with. She doesn't want to go down an alley alone with the stone that they've been looking for, with no spell slots available.
The figure that she's pointed to is a rather tall and lanky character. They have to be at least 7 foot, but they also have these gigantic arms. You would recognize by their stature that they appear to be a bugbear. They are dressed in festival colours and seems to be chatting to some of the children further down the alley.
Mads calls out, "I understand you wish to speak with me? I'm afraid I can't tarry, but I do have an appointment at a meeting. Can I help you?"
The bugbear kind of squints up at you and then does that little thing where like they hold their hands up to their ears and make a confused face. It's like, what? What?
Oh, that's just as well. Bye-bye.
Alright. I would
Mads
say
is not having that. Mads is not having that.
by now the rest of the party would have left the tower, and you would have heard Madeline shouting a little bit further down the street. So you do see her at the opening of this alleyway with Rudolph kind of trotting around her ankles.
Rascal Zoomies over there immediately, as fast as possible.
Okay. Just let me grab you all. I don't need the dead kenku.
Sweetie
Well,
baby.
Miss Coletta,
Hi, where's the stone? Where's the stone?
She holds her hand
Say
open.
that aloud?
No!
Are you sure?
Oh! Didn't know we were all bunched together, then fuck it!
Did he say it?
No! No, he's not gonna say it, we're all bunched
I would
together.
say out of sheer confusing, Nola just kind of follows you guys.
Yeah.
well,
This is terrific.
Oh.
Sweetie, this very nice lady down here wants to talk to me. And she like squeezes her hands together onto or tries to put her hands over Rascal's.
What
Roll
lady?
Sleight of hand.
why do I have the feeling people are playing hot potato?
Boom.
Okay, no one's passive perception matches that. So you managed to successfully palm the stone towards Rascal.
Does Rascal take it though, or accept the hand holding?
Yes!
You feel something hard and cold being pressed into your palm.
Great. Now I gotta stow it.
I love you, baby.
I love you too, sweetie.
I'm gonna go talk to this lady, okay?
Sure. But why don't we go together?
What to do? Ooh, scary
Sounds
troll.
like a good idea. And Lucia's gonna join them.
Scary troll. Oh my gosh, more trolls. Oh golly. Oh gracious, I'm gonna need to escape.
Stop right
Why am I
there.
walking?
Mads,
Okay, why am I walking?
Everyone stop.
Yeah.
Everyone stop. When you got to there, you felt something depress under your foot, and you hear a click. Make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh crap.
Okay. You hear a loud click, and suddenly you feel shooting pain up your leg as two metal jaws rise out of the puddle and just clamp over your foot. You stood in a bear trap.
Oof.
Everybody,
Oh God.
hold still. You see that the woman down here quickly raises her two fingers to your mouth and lets out a piercing whistle. The children, all around the alleyway, throw off their masks and their little joyful looking robes and reveal themselves to be disguised kobolds.
What?
Well,
Come on, Rascal.
And clambering out of a bucket, or a barrel, a little further on the alley, is a creature that Rascal might recognize.
Oh.
it's a brain flayer.
No.
Not that. That's not what I meant to do. There we are. There we go.
I can't even
Nom nom.
see it.
That's because I'm on the wrong layer. There we are. So,
Oh, I still can't see it. It's just out of Rascal's field of view.
I would like y'all to roll
Uh.
initiative.
What?
Is there enough time for Mads to yell run?
Oh, I don't
Nope.
think we should run.
Okay.
Think we should
Okay.
run towards your aid.
I'm sorry, everybody.
Uh,
Mads is having withdrawals. She's goofy.
It's weird. It didn't add me, so it's 18. Sorry about that.
We'll get there.
Mads got 12.
Also, if I may, I did kind of stop moving, but Peachy was very close behind Rascal, so...
of course he was.
Yeah.
Definitely
Things
not
to discuss.
Mm.
Would I be okay
Oh,
to move over there, Jonas?
Not out of your turn, I'm afraid.
Oh,
Mads is
that's
about
what I'm
to die,
saying,
everyone.
because he was... No, I mean, it's fine if not. It's just because Peachy was trying to be very close to Rascal.
I'd say we'll
Yeah.
meet you halfway, about there. There we go.
Okay, that's fair, that's fair.
I'll be nice.
Oh, yes, you will.
Let's
Just a
get-
reminder, the woman covered in shit, it looks like she's about to die.
Oh.
She's not looking too good.
Your initiative was 18, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well then, let's roll for everyone else's, shall we?
Aww.
Kobolds.
Can we not owe Vizan another life debt, please? Because he's probably the only person here who has like full spell slots and all that lovely stuff.
Him.
Oh yes, and dear Bing. Please,
Nola.
Bing, I wouldn't mind. And Nola, yes. I wouldn't mind owing Bing a life debt, because Bing's a cool kobold.
I mean, racist, rude, and I saved your life. Again, we'll get to that conversation.
No!
One day, Vizan, one day you will be at the end who has to have himself saved.
Okay, everybody in there? Rascal, Ashford, but Hunter. Okay then. So, first up in the turn order is Ashford. I also want to point out, Mads, you are restrained
Yes,
until
I
you
know.
get the trap off.
Yes,
So-
and she's going to. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I forgot to roll the damage. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
Take 5 points of bitey damage.
Okay, so
Piercing?
just to give you a heads up, Mads looks like she is suddenly after the bite on the literal brink of death.
Thanks!
Oh, great.
She looks like she's about to die, like for sure. Like the blood is flowing. She's shaking.
And I have nothing to help except a blended potion. And those are dangerous to use.
Mm,
Not that familiar with blended potions, to be fair.
Whenever you take them, you have to roll on a table that is basically mishaps or additional things. It's
Hell
essentially
yes.
a potion version of wild magic.
Yep.
It can have
Hell
some
yes.
interesting
Magic.
results.
Alright. I've made up my mind. I'm making my way over here. That's 25 feet. And yes, I'm passing close enough that Red gets to have a shot at me.
Okay. He's going to swipe at you and probably miss with an 8, 12. I take it 12 doesn't hit you?
No, 12 misses.
Okay, then he does not hit you.
And he is going to aim an arrow, level an arrow at Blue. Longbow, nice little shot.
Oh, shit.
7 unfortunately misses, so it hits the wall instead and it gets stuck there.
Pretty much, yeah. Wait, what?
For fuck's sake.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Okay. And is that you?
Yes. He's still not. Ashwood, by the way, is not looking too great out either.
I do want to point out this isn't the DM being evil. This is in the module.
yeah,
I'm just saying. He's not looking too great either right now.
Wizards off the coast believing malicious shit? What a shock!
There we are. Okay.
I just realized I'm not in the turn order.
Are you not? Let me
No.
fix that. Turn.
12.
Yes, she rolled a 12.
Okay, let me just quickly change that. And next up is going to be Hunter, while I look for a pencil. Oh, there it is.
Okay.
I take it these are not the friendly kind of kobolds you find in our tavern.
10, 15. And I'm assuming they look threatening.
They are brandishing little daggers and slings.
Alright.
These guys are covered in scars and they're wearing little patches of armor. They do look friendly.
Let me see.
Hey Bing, hey Barzan, hey. Hi guys.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like we're on the verge of death or anything.
I mean, not to meta or anything, but Peachy has seen how badly fucked up Mads is, and his eyes are on her at the moment. That's the only bit of meta knowledge you're going to get.
Yes, a husband and wife life debt. Extra delicious.
Hunter's going to move there. And at the very least, I'm assuming these kobolds are just hungry, so she's going to try and persuade them not to attack us, and if they do, then she'll gladly buy them a meal.
Okay, how do you phrase this? What do you shout?
Caw, caw.
Hey, whoa, no, just hold on, everyone. I can see you obviously trapped Mads to. I can only assume for food. It is a bear trap after all. But, we've had a very rough day, and if you let her go, let us go, I'm more than happy to take you down to Rascal's Rendezvous and buy you a meal.
Roll persuasion with disadvantage. Okay.
Not bad, but...
And we'll find out what happens on their turn.
Problem is if they have free will.
This one down here. The bugbear. She's basically going to reach into a barrel next to her, pull out a morning star and a javelin, and is then going to hoik the javelin. Question is, who's she going to aim for? Let's roll the dice and see. Okay. She's going to go for the first person she sees and aim for Mads. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm taking 22 hits you.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Hi, Lucy.
Oh dear, oh dear.
And that does... Oh my god, that does a lot more damage than I thought it did. Okay,
No.
it's 5, it's 7 points of piercing damage. You alright, Madsen?
Oh god, it hit her so hard that it cut her in real life.
Mads gets jabbed with a javelin, collapses, still in the bear trap.
No!
She is down.
No! Why?
Mads is unconscious. Okay. Sorry, a kitten was calling for... I need to open the door. Okay, so... Mads is... currently unconscious. Let me use that one. That is the bugbear... Oh wait, no. Bugbear's gonna move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Next up, Vizan.
Okay, 25 feet of movement to get over here. I'm going to burn my action to give Mads 15 points of healing with Lay on Hands.
Does that mean I get 15, or does that mean I get 14 since I'm at -1?
15. You get 15. Healing will always start from 0, regardless of how far below you are.
Well, at least you look better than me now, Mads.
You can't get negative numbers.
Not
And how do I get out of death saves?
You
don't
get
have to
healed.
do them.
That's it. You're grand. You are now conscious at 15 hit points.
Mm-hmm. And, okay, bonus action. The Great Sword is out, and it is going to glow a crackling blue as my Searing Smite is activated. 1 second, sorry. Yeah. Hit cast there.
Isn't your
I don't think I need
healing hands a bonus action?
No, it is an action.
Ah, right, fair enough.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, let me try and link the feature for you. Just one moment. So
That's fine. I know what it is. I just couldn't remember if it was an action or a bonus action.
it is an action, sadly.
Okay.
So bonus action, Searing Smite is on. And I'm just staring at the bugbear.
Please get me out of here, guys!
Alright. So, next up, Nola, your saviors appear to be in trouble.
Oh boy, oh dear, oh boy, oh dear. Okay. I guess I'll just go over there. And Nola kind of raises one hand, and the hand is shaking, and she kind of looks away and covers her eyes with the other hand, and to her own surprise, this happens to Mr. Red over there.
Okay.
Love Nola. I love Nola.
A Constitution saving throw. What is your spell save DC?
Let me check. It's been a while. 13.
13. Kobolds have a minus to their constitution. You hit, so roll your damage. So it's 1d6?
1d6.
Okay. So this little kobold had been paying attention to the rest of the party and then looks up at you and goes, ah! Like, ah! The poor little guy is now covered in layers of frost. There's like a little icicle hanging from his snoot and he is shivering. He's not dying, he's just very cold. And he is a cold-blooded lad.
I'm sorry. Am I sorry? Am I supposed to be sorry? Somebody help me here.
Don't be sorry. They're attacking us.
Oh, okay.
Do what you do to survive.
Yes, survive. Yes, that's important.
Any other sections?
That's my round.
Okay. Bing. Ow.
Bing has got his flamberge out. He's going to move.
I always think it's a flamberger. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
that's
going to
butter.
move to there. And if he's got a shot at the bugbear, you see him roll his hands around and he fires off a lightning element chromatical.
Okay.
So I need to do a ranged spell attack.
Mm-hmm.
Should be I roll a d20.
Nice.
That'll hit.
Okay, so it's a first level, so that's 1d8 of 3 lightning, sorry.
It's 3d8 if it hits, so yeah.
So it
20
hit
points
with
of
19.
Damage. Nice.
Yeah, he just kind of aims the tip of his sword at the bugbear and you just see this bolt of lightning, just this orb of lightning just fly at her.
Say, didn't I see that lady at the tavern in the Sea Ward?
The
The
bugbear
bouncer?
sees your ball of lightning and expertly sidestep it, but unfortunately she's standing in a puddle and the lightning landed in the puddle, so...
I want to watch
her
out for static
footwork.
cling.
Despite her fancy footwork, she's still zapped. Next up is
Shocking,
this
I
little
know.
creature. How far can it move?
Oh dear.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
What the fuck is this thing?
You've seen one of these before, Ashford.
Yes, yes, oh the fuck, it's one of those things.
Okay.
Oh great.
Good refactoring there.
Yes, oh wait, it's been a while.
This thing is about the size of a Labrador too, by the way. It is going to crouch down, almost looking like a cat about to pounce. Speaking of cats about to pounce, hello Lucy. So,
My
that's that.
my request for pets extends to Lucy as well.
Okay.
Yes.
Vaizan, you could roll a nature check or intelligence check when it comes to your turn. But for now, it just looks like a brain on legs is running down the alley towards you. Mads, it is your turn. And the music stopped.
So fine.
We can hear it.
Mads is going to attempt to get out of her. She's going to reach down and try to get out of her restraint. And she looks like she wants to run, so she's like,
Roll me a strength check to attempt to get out. Oh, hello, sweetie.
Good luck. Good luck, 5'4" Mads.
Oh, 20!
That's a save,
Queen.
darling.
Oh.
I'll let you have it. You
Good.
managed
Thank
to
you. Oof.
you managed to lean down and pry this thing off your legs. Hi.
Hadn't seen something like that in a while.
You pry it open just enough for you to get your bloodied, mangled leg out, and let go just before it snaps closed again.
Can she move?
Sure.
She wants to get over next to Rascal. And she says, "It's a trap, run everybody!
Hobble away.
It's a trap, run!" Is what she yells out really loudly.
Zalim, oh dear. I'm not saying
that was the bear trap.
Mm-hmm.
You can now see it because it's closed out of the puddle. It was
there's
hidden
mad
by a
blood all
layer of
over it.
muddy water, but now now that it's snapped closed, it's like standing up like a metal arch. Next up, Rascal.
Yippee. Should I stay or should I go?
Mads, I will say Mads is looking at you pleadingly when you said it's a trap, run.
Yeah,
I will
but
say that.
can we really run through the city with like old kobolds?
Yes!
Yeah, but kobolds have slings.
Sweetie! Baby, I want to go home.
The player is thinking!
Call, Ryzen can hold them off, call.
Yeah, fine. Bail, let's go. How much movement does Rascal have? Let's get rid of this guy on the way.
Oh, yeah.
Right. I presume a 17 hits red.
It does, yes.
Cool. That should kill him.
It does.
Yeah, kobolds don't have a lot of health.
So this poor little frozen boy is now a dead kobold sickle.
But he will stay fresh.
Okay, so use 15 feet of movement to get here. So I can use another 15 feet of movement to get here.
Thing is, that brain thing is a little bit of a trouble.
Yeah, I know it's trouble. It ain't my brains. Now Scarper! That's pretty much Rascal's whole turn.
Okay. And now, it is the kobold's turn. So, first things first. Green, shout something in Draconic.
Well, I know Draconic, so I would know what they say.
I mean, Hunter does
So
too.
does Hunter.
And me.
Fantastic!
What you three hear is, she's the one, she has the stone.
Oh no.
And they are pointing at Mads.
Ah!
Shit.
You aren't as subtle outside the alley as you thought you were.
Oh, I know.
Okay, so with slings, I'm just going to move this over to the other screen so I can see.
About 30 feet.
I take it 12 doesn't hit you.
Me?
Yep.
Okay. No, it does not. Thank frig.
Okay, so green missed. Blue.
I do want to ask one other question though that I didn't get to earlier because I was trying not to interrupt. Mads went to come up to besides Rascal and say, "Run! It's a trap." Could I have kept running, or was that my whole turn? Because I wasn't sure.
That's where you stopped, I'm afraid.
Okay, no problem. That's perfectly fine. That makes sense because she's hobbling.
Lucy is on top of my thing.
I just wanted to make sure because I had meant to ask it at the time, but I didn't want to interrupt. But it actually
10,
makes sense because she can't walk.
20, 25. And then he's gonna sling attack Mads. And he misses.
Oh boy.
5, 10, try that again, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's gonna sling attack Mads.
No.
16.
Yes, that hits.
Okay.
I did say you'd have a hard time getting away from kobolds with slings.
Yeah.
You take... Math. You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage. 5,
Ow.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Another one. 14.
That meets it, beats it.
Take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Mads is looking close to death again.
Of course she is.
30. That's gonna miss you. 30. This one's now gonna roll with disadvantage because he's so far away. And he doesn't hit you. Okay. So that was the kobold's turn.
Shit.
Back round to the top of the round. Ashford.
Bye, Captain. See ya.
Great. We have a brain on legs. We have a hole. What do they call? What do they actually call a group of kobolds? A cohort?
A cacophony.
Cacophony.
A cacophony.
Silence, you cacophonous kobold.
Well, two things. Moving over to Mads. Burning a spell slot. Spanning to cast Cure Wounds on Mads.
Ooh,
Only 10, unfortunately.
That
not
gets
12.
her up good.
I just hope that I can stand in long enough. Okay.
Let's get out of here.
Well, the thing is, they know who we are. They know where to find us.
We call the guard.
Ashwood just looks at Mads with a look of disbelief.
Okay. Is that your turn, Ashford?
He's actually bracing for attacks on him.
Hi. I'm sorry.
And that's the end of my turn.
You're all roboting out for me. I can't hear any of you.
Boop beep.
Can you hear us all right now?
Hello.
You may need to leave and rejoin the call, D. In the meantime, Hunter.
Hello?
Hello, Hunter.
Hello, Nurse.
Hang on.
Oh no, Discord is failing us.
There it goes.
I hear everybody perfectly.
Yeah,
I can
that's
hear
mine.
everyone very well as well.
Discord is
Yes.
just trying to sew itself again.
Well,
Okay.
Okay. Alright, well, Hunter's gonna pull out her longbow. Shoot blue. And I'm just gonna roll that because I know 22 is gonna fucking hit.
That's gonna hit.
And
Which one were you aiming for?
aiming for blue. And then, you know what? Oh, I don't have any level 2 spell slots yet. Okay.
Hail of Thorns. Okay.
So green boy is going to take initial damage.
Okay, so first off, 6 on blue. Poor little blue is just skewered in the chest. He is dead. It is a dexterity saving throw. What's your spell save DC?
11.
How dexterous are these koboldy boys? +2. I'm afraid he manages to beat that. So half of 9 is 4, so he takes 4 points of damage. I have hiccups.
then-
Goddammit. Okay.
And then Hordebreaker. To green.
That'll hit. That definitely hits. Definitely dead. Not only do you kill this poor kobold, you pin him to this wall.
Wonk.
I don't even have a
That's a
health
feat of physics, isn't it?
Mm. I mean, wouldn't it be? Yeah.
Would it be
go
nice?
ahead.
Physics, eh?
Wait, an arrow traveling
Yeah,
this
okay,
way,
this
send the
wall,
kobold
then.
that way?
You happy?
Yeah. Bonk.
You happy?
Yeah, Green's
Better.
just curled up at Orange's feet. Terry? Terry?
No. Don't introduce the Terry into this.
Nope. Okay. Next up is going to be the bugbear. The bugbear is going to shout out, also in Draconic. You hear her shout, "Don't worry about the others, get the one with the stone." And she is going to move. How far can she move? That far. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And she is going to throw another javelin at Mads. Plus 4, 15.
Yep, hits.
5, 6 plus 8. So 8 points of piercing damage.
That isn't looking so good again. Yeah.
I just want to point out too, she rolled low on her damage for that.
I know. That's why Mads wants out.
Vizan?
Oh, shit. I'm really torn on a few things. I can make them all fucking terrified of me, but I don't know if that's going to mean they're going to run or if they're just going to try and avoid me and focus on Mads. Because this bugbear bitch needs to go. I don't know if. Yeah, you guys do whatever you think is best. Peachy's going to at least try and hold the line. I'm going to channel divinity. I'm going to use conquering presence, and they need to make a wisdom saving throw or be terrified of Vizan.
What's your save?
The save. Let's see, where is my? It should say, shouldn't it? Wisdom saving throw is 12.
1?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
One
I
or above
rolled
12.
collectively for the kobolds, and they
Uh-huh.
rolled a 14. I then looked at the character sheet and realised that basic bitch kobolds have a -2 to their wisdom.
They do, yeah.
This brings it down to a 12. So, unfortunately, they still beat it because they meet it. But for
They've
the
all got a bit
bugbear-
of gnat in them.
Bugbear saves. And the Devourer saves, I'm afraid.
Mother of sodomy. Okay.
Mads watches as the kobold says, "Never mind the cow."
I would just say, and for the sake of flavour, what the way he does that is he flat out roars at them all. Fuck off! Trying to put himself between Mads and all this bullshit, but that's nothing else I can do there.
Okay. Anything else? No movement or anything?
No, yeah, just. I mean, I can't hold a move action, I assume.
Nope.
Yep. Well, there we go. That's it.
Nula.
So, Dee.
So Nola looks around and sees what's going on, gets the impression that everybody's trying to run. So she once again raises her hand and points her finger, her glove, at, I would say, about this point. No, hold on. I want to say this point. And all of a sudden, from a point there, darkness erupts.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Let me get a prop for this real quick.
Oh wait, wait, I may have fucked it up. Duration. No wait, it's okay. Yeah. It's instantaneous.
What is it? 20 feet or 15 feet? Okay.
15,
Yeah, looks like 15.
15 feet radius.
That's fine.
Would have been better from your initial. Would have been there, so would have gotten Faizan, but
There we are. So there is now a square of an orb of darkness that just fills this entire area. Faizan, you're blind. Oh god, you're blind.
Good.
Is this death?
Uh,
Have you been attacked from behind? It was that kenku.
No. No, I can feel a boop on my nose. I must be alive.
Speaking of, did you bring the kenku with you? Is he like slung over your shoulder like a demented cape, or did you just leave him in the tower?
Oh, no. That's money. He's over my shoulder. He's basically lashed to my back for the sake of this.
Okay, so Captain Faizan has a very strange feathery cloak that occasionally weeps. Okay, so I'm going to give Nola the little concentration flag. So you're concentrating on this spell.
and yet, even though she is concentrating on it, as soon as she sees that the spell is taking effect, she's starting to leg it in this direction.
Fair enough. Okay. So that's you. Next up, Bing.
Well, Bing was going to do a little bit of crowd control, but he can't. So he's going to get to Mads, give her 15 points and lay on hand, and that's all he can do, apart from repair.
Okay, so you heal up your companion.
He's going to take a couple of moves to just on the edge of the darkness. Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah, he steps and waits on the edge of the darkness because once it drops, he's gonna try and do what he was planning to do.
Okay.
He's got his shield ready, so.
I'm just gonna do something real quick. Bear with me.
So I just need a few minutes myself.
Not to metagame or anything, but the interesting thing about brains with legs is that they don't seem to have eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I don't think the darkness is going to be an issue.
Not for the brain.
Nope.
Bye, guys. Oh, wow, really?
Bear with me, I'm
Re-
fixing it, I'm fixing it.
Oh, no, I mean, I'm fine with that because it makes perfect sense.
I didn't think I casted it at that high a level.
Pretty much, you cannot see what is going on behind this orb, so I'm gonna hide it from y'all.
Yep.
Yeah.
I want my turn.
bolt, Mads, bolt.
That's what she's planning on doing. She's mid-run, like in slow motion. She's like, cartoon running at this point. You can hear the bongo drum.
So, that's pretty much all you can see. Next up is this guy. So, 5, 10, 15, 20. You hear the scrabbling of clawed feet on the flagstones, and you hear a click and a metallic snap and a
Yes!
from inside the darkness.
The brain has triggered a trap.
Mads.
Yes, Mads is. I can't really follow the grid, so can you put me my maximum speed in the direction? Yes, thank you. And then.
Just in front of Rascal, right there.
Yeah, I disappeared off the map though.
That's because you're under your beloved husband. That's for later.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, sweetie. I'm so sorry. We need to leave. And then she calls out to everyone, "Run, everyone! Call the guard!"
Okay,
And
is
that's
that
her
you done?
turn.
No.
Yeah, she's trying to get away.
Rascal?
Alright, so I can't believe I'm actually going to be able to use this item. I've had it since the beginning of the game and I just thought, it's just going to sit there. So he's going to turn around this corner. If I can freaking get on the right tile, okay, whatever. He's up against the wall, rummages through his inventory and pulls out a horn and blows on it as hard as he can. As loud as possible.
Okay.
Guards! Assailants! Citizens in distress!
Alright.
Yeah. Trying to get attention.
Yes.
Great timing with the music fading out.
Yeah, that was.
Just a little bit.
I love you, Berry Bunny.
Taking that into consideration,
Everybody's gonna fuck off.
You know, Jonas, I have a question.
mm-hmm.
I didn't use all my movement, and I do have a bonus action. Can I pull Mads, like, round the corner, or is that a no-no?
I'd say no.
Fair enough. Just figured it couldn't hurt to ask.
Vaizan, as you're standing in the darkness, you feel something bump off your leg.
Mm-hmm.
And then after a moment, bing, you're surprised to see a kobold just coming out with his hands flailing as he sees you and starts digging in his belt to bring out a dagger.
Question for the DM. Would
Yes.
I be permitted to make a attack of opportunity with disadvantage?
You can try.
Yeah,
Okay,
because
that's
I was
fine.
really wanting to see the kobold run out and then Byzan's sword swing and take off its head.
Yeah.
On the other hand, the kobold is so surprised it fumbles its dagger and doesn't actually manage to get a strike on Bing. As the kobold tries to stab at Bing and gets back into a fighting stance, suddenly this hefty blade tip just emerges from the darkness, and then just disappears back in. And then the kobold just kind of slumps forward. His back has been opened. This
Oh man, that's
kobold
even better.
is dead.
That's
You're
even better.
welcome.
So yeah, he's dead. Next up, you hear scrabbling. You hear as well as my nose. The other two kobolds rolled terrible to try and find their way out of the darkness. Next up, Ashford.
Well, looks like everyone's pulling back. Captain, are you going to be okay there?
Oh, this is fine. What do you bloody think?
He's fine!
Astrid, just get out of here.
Would be ashamed to see a friend fall. Yeah, he's pulling back to here. Though holding action, if someone emerges, he's going. If someone who is a kobold or who is not Varzan Let's put it this
Thank
way.
you.
If
Thank
someone
you for that.
emerges who is not by Zan, he's going to shoot with a longbow.
Suddenly, Bing gets an arrow in the back. Come on, Kobold!
Bing is not within the darkness.
I know, but it was funny.
Can
Yeah.
we call that? Can we call that Reister range?
Look, I'm trying to be very, 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 very not stupid.
Okay,
Like
so
I said,
I'm not
range.
saying intelligent. I'm just saying not stupid. But yeah, holding action, holding a bow, pointing into the black mass that is darkness.
okay. Hunter, you're up. Hunter.
Hunter, I see.
Oh, sorry. I had my mic up.
The gasp.
Okay, Hunter's... Hunter's gonna take out her little flare gun and fire the one that's immediate for immediate guard attention.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, can I help you? Is there a reason you're trying to steal my dice?
Yes, I want to play a game. I want to play a game.
They're shiny and I can knock them off the table.
Why does my small kitten sound so masculine?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that supposed to be Lucy or Chi?
No, it's supposed to be Jigsaw masquerading as them.
So, Hunter, you use your action to fire off the flare. Anything else you'd like to do?
One, two. I'm assuming over here is just like open area where a lot of more people are.
Yeah, it's a street. You do see that there are a few people who heard the commotion in the alley and they made themselves scarce. So it's like, oh, a fight, oh fuck, get out of here. Like, parents have like,
Run away.
grabbed their kids and run off and things like that.
How bad is Mads looking?
Mads looks almost completely back to normal, except for being boobed down, not covered in shit.
Okay.
She looks fine considering there's like 2 javelins in her back.
Yeah, she
And-
took those out, I would hope.
Yeah, they get pushed out with the healing.
Oh
Alright.
man, all the infections though.
And you know what? 15.
Speaking of, we may have diseases and not know it yet.
Yep.
It's so great.
I'm a
Everyone's
paladin.
always caring about Mads. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. If I kill over dead, hey, it's just Ashwood being Ashwood.
That's it.
Okay.
I mean, we're all
Okay.
thinking it, but you don't need to say it, Ashwood.
The bugbear rolled lucky and managed to stumble out of the darkness and sees a little thing.
Well,
So it's going to step
and
forward.
as soon as the bugbear comes into view of Ashwood,
You do.
yes, that is a 14. I presume that's clearly does not
Misses.
miss. Pardon?
Misses.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Bugbear's wearing armor. Speaking of bugbear,
Fucking armor.
Bugbear is going to raise up its morning star and try to hit this tiny little kobold in front of her. Bing! You roll
Yep.
15?
15 does not hit.
Okay. So this slams off your shield and deflects off, and the bugbear just kind of growls at you. Collective softy! Vaizan, you're up.
Okay. I would like to, first of all, have a mild panic attack because Peach is afraid of the dark.
Really?
He has nightmares about the dark.
Whoops.
I
He's
would
going to
like,
step back. Yep.
Also,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
as
both
soon as you're in the
Yeah.
darkness, roll me
Yes.
a D8.
Oh no.
That's fair. Because I don't know where the origin is. I don't know anything.
Yep. So,
Oh no.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You proceed in that direction because you don't know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So you.
I don't see that direction, so you're
Oh,
gonna.
sorry, my bad. This way.
Yeah.
Further into the
Okay.
darkness.
Well,
Great.
not
So
really
the-
further into
well,
the darkness, still
I'm gonna
skirting the
reveal
edge.
your area.
Okay. Just my question to the DM. Yeah, I rolled that way, so. Well, okay. So that was 5 feet. I kind of hit a wall here. The only options feeling along the
Oh,
back
no.
of the wall
There's like-
are to go further.
There's like 1.5 foot of clear light next to the wall, so if you press yourself against the wall, you'd be at the edge of the sphere.
Okay.
So you could like lean your head out and see.
Okay, that's fine. So that would be 5. That would be, let's say, 10 feet.
Yeah,
I
you're
see
now
this
free.
shit.
Yeah.
I
you're
see
now
this
free.
shit.
Yep.
I see that bitch. That's 10. That's 15. That's 20. I'm gonna bisect that fucker.
Go for it.
Why? I'm not trying to edit the token. What are you doing? Boop. That's gonna be a chop chop. I don't get pack tactics, unfortunately, because I am not a kobold. But that's gonna be a 25.
Shame.
That will definitely
Damn
hit.
shame.
And and an extra 1 point of fire damage
How
for
do
my
I do it?
divine smite. How do I want to do it?
Mm-hmm.
I did say I wanted to bisect her. Basically, I want to cut this bitch in two.
You managed it quite handily, because with Bing's shock earlier on, she was in pretty low health.
Yeah. Okay. So that was 5. That was 10. Was that 15 or was that 20 feet of movement I did?
You did 5, 10, and then you double back, 15, 20. You're now on 25 feet of movement.
Okay. I'm gonna step back here to 30, and I'm going to yell at Bing, "Move!" And my sword's up, eyes on the darkness.
Do you attack?
And
the
that is my
darkness?
turn. I'm waiting for something to come out of the darkness.
I attack the darkness.
Only magic missile can attack the darkness.
Yep.
Mm.
Oh, that's a meme world as D&D. All right.
Yeah, I've actually wanted to play that game just to find that video.
Nola, you're up.
I think Nola is still trying to run. How far could she get? Is there any...
You get 30 feet. You just basically sprint down the street.
Goodbye.
When does the darkness spell end now, or
It is concentration for 10 minutes. So as long as she concentrates on it, it'll be there for 10 minutes.
And since she's trying to get away, she's definitely going to keep the darkness up.
Okay, so Nola just runs away. Bing!
Bye.
okay? Bing is just kind of nudge Vise and just okay, we walk backwards, got it?
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna move into position behind these. He's gonna move into position here, and he's gonna keep in position.
Alright.
Shield ready.
Next up. Okay. You hear the rattling of a chain and splashing in puddles, along with.
Almost sounds like undercover. I put the left foot in, it gets caught. I put the right foot in, it gets caught. God damn it! Now I am stuck.
Mads.
It's an interesting way to do the hokey pokey.
Mads decides to just come over here and say, "Are you okay, sweetie? Are you okay, sweetie? Come on, everybody, run!"
Hand off the snow, Coco!
What'd she say?
She already did, remember?
Yeah,
None of you
nobody
know
knows.
that, but she already did. Rascal has the stone.
Yeah,
The
Rascal
kobold-
has it.
The
He does,
kobolds
yes.
saw Mads with it.
And she says, "Are you okay, sweetie? Are you all right?" And she's like, "And I'm going to hold an action. If anything comes down the alley that gets close enough, and there's no people in the way, Mads is going to use her very last major top level spell slot to Thunderwave them. Once everybody's out of range, so she's just like protecting against that with the Rascal. She got her hand up.
Thunderwave is a cone directly ahead of you. It's not
Yeah.
a range spell.
I know. If they get close enough, I mean, if something like booms out of here and gets up to like here,
Okay. Fair enough.
she's gonna like if they get close enough to Rascal, she's protecting Rascal.
Rascal.
Yeah, speaking of Rascal, he does have the stone, doesn't he? It's awkwardly shoved in his pocket. Yeah, that won't do at all, so he's actually going to use his turn, like, just pulling out his backpack and shoving the stone in there and wrapping it up in the, like, couple of sets of clothes he has. You know, the fine clothes that he bought but never used, because Mads also bought him that very fancy, sequin-overloaded red outfit of glory. So the stone's basically wrapped up in those and shoved to the bottom of the bag. And, I'm gonna say because, well, okay, yeah. As he was doing that, he would say, "Yeah, I'm fine. Let's just get this over with and get out of here and away from him."
I tried to give it to Rudolph. It didn't work. I thought she needed help. I'm a detective.
Mads, it is not your fault.
Sorry, everybody.
It is
So-
not your fault.
Is that all you're doing, Rascal? You're not making a move?
Well, yeah, well, I am actually, because Mads did not say about her Thunderwave plan to Berry Bunny, so Berry Bunny is gonna stand next to Ashwood with his crossbow out. He's waiting for something to pierce the darkness for him to hit. That
Yep.
isn't Faizan, as much as he'd love to take a shot. Faizan is useful right now.
Okay.
You're
Next up.
welcome.
You hear from
Nobody
somewhere,
would know.
somewhere within or beyond the darkness, some barking in Draconic. Bing, you would be close enough to hear it. It is essentially scatter.
Bing is going to pass that on.
Where did Skeleton Girl go?
She ran down the
Skella.
street.
Skella. What's
she's
her
like-
name? Skelly, what?
Nola. Nola is
No,
like
Scalawag.
30 feet down the street now.
Scalawag. Scalawag. Okay, I thought.
No, just joking with the last name.
Ashward.
Well, I am standing here holding my longbow, peeking into the darkness, and the darkness is looking back at me. Vazan,
Oh no,
Bing,
that's just the kenku on Vazan's shoulder.
When you look into the TPK, the TPK looks back.
Vazan, Bing.
He's totally
Get
alive,
out of-
guys. Stop it.
Get out of the way.
It's been dead for.
Captain, come on!
Fall back.
Dennis would get
Fall
those
back into
references.
position.
Well, I hope Dennis gets those references.
I did
Yeah.
get the reference, and I appreciate
And that
them.
is all that Ashwood is doing. He's trailing the edge of the darkness, and he's telling Bing and Captain Vazan to fall back.
Okay.
And yes, he's using military lingo, which you haven't really heard before. Coming from
Oh,
him.
Faizan's heard it many times. But from
Well-
Ashwood, maybe not.
Not from Ashwood.
Mm-hmm.
Hunter?
No, I actually had my mic down this time. Okay. fuck's sake.
I was saying, what are the blue circles all about?
The one on the roof, I don't know. The one I just placed down was because I was on the draw tool.
Yeah, I presume the other one's also because you were on the draw tool for a moment. But anyway.
Hunter's going to move over there and hopefully have a clear enough shot between the two of them.
Alright, now nothing's there. As soon as we see something, especially that fucking brain,
Yeah, Hunter's
we'll let go.
Hunter's going to ready her bow and hold her attack.
Okay. The bugbear's dead. Vizan?
Vizan is, again, part of him wants to, because I can't unfortunately speak Draconic, that's, I have associates for that. He's going to at least 5 feet back. He is holding the line. He's waiting for Bing and everyone else to leave. But he's holding an action. Basically, the moment something comes into range, it is going to get sliced up.
Okay. Nula, you notice that the others are not following you. You're about 20 feet away now.
Oh dear, oh dear. Well, something of a bit of a moral center compels her to turn around, which the player would like to do, but the player is also foolish enough to have pushed his token outside of his own area of influence. Thank you. So Dodo kind of runs back and is like, what's happening? What can I do?
Drop a spell.
Oh,
What do? Really? Do we want to do that?
No,
We
don't.
Yeah,
we
let him
have
come to us, Bing!
Yeah, and we can keep to the side, and you fucking shoot at them.
Okay.
Oh shit, he's got a point.
Do you drop the spell?
Yep, Noda shrugs and the darkness falls away.
Oh.
Oh, not only see the brain. Well,
You
as
guys
soon as
have
we-
held actions, don't you?
Well, in that case,
Just a moment.
The brick-
Just a moment. There. As you look around, you notice the kobolds are gone, except for the dead one, and the intellect devourer appears to be trapped in a bear trap. It is struggling, trying to get out of it, but seems completely incapacitated.
well, it is better to be safe than sorry.
I want all of those things dead.
Let's see.
They tried to eat my rascal.
Do you think? Do you think Hunter would have a shot? I mean, he is shooting over. Okay.
Yeah, say Bing's standing to the side to try and give everyone a quick
tiny.
shot.
You can shoot over Bing's head. So you both hit. Roll your damage.
8 and 6, 11.
So that's 11 points of damage. Okay. So 2 little arrows sprout from the grey matter of the brain. The creature starts freaking out and is pulling on the bear trap, which you notice is chained to something under the puddle. It isn't making much progress. Bing!
It's an arrow in each lobe.
Pretty
Bing
much.
is gonna burn another spell slot. This time he's going with fire. As he sends a chromatic orb at the brain. Oh god damn it. It misses.
Even with the stationary target, well, it's not stationary, it's freaking the fuck out. It is writhing all over the place, so unfortunately, you can't get a good hit on it.
Bing is gonna go. I'm gonna move into position here, tie it up against the wall so Rascal still has a good shot.
God, I want to do something so bad on my turn.
Well, your turn is soon, so you can have the
Yes.
opportunity.
Okay.
Yes.
The creature is still freaking out. It seems to be overbalancing with the arrows in its head. It's pulling and trying to break the chain, but it's still trapped. It can't break it. Mads.
Can you put me to within exactly 60 feet of it? I can't really figure out what the...
You are within 60
You
feet
are.
of it.
Yeah.
Mads reaches up and then says... She says, brain freeze.
What is that, a constitution save? It fails.
60
takes
feet,
4,
Constitution 14, yes.
takes 4 brain damage. And you notice it kind of shudder away, but it's still kicking, for the lack of a better word.
Rain.
Well, obviously, it's not punching. It doesn't have arms.
Thank you! Thank you! One person got it. One person got it.
Rascal, would you like,
Brainstorm!
would you like to
Fuck,
put
now I have
this
to watch
thing
that.
out of everyone's misery?
Oh,
20 minutes from now? Sorry, go ahead.
it would be my pleasure. I have a history of this kind of
Kill it! Kill it,
monstrosity.
sweetie! Kill it, sweetie! Kill it!
Right, just making sure I'm in range and I don't shoot Vizan yet.
I was going to say, I wasn't sure if you were talking about Visan or the Intellect Devourer.
Isn't that the greatest mystery of the age?
Vizan,
doing-
suddenly you feel a dagger underneath your buttock.
Oh my god, I'm trying to find the right spot so I can get a clear shot on this thing without the fucking Minotaur in the way! There we go!
Moo.
Moo.
There we go. Please, for the love of gods, hit. Oh, come on!
9,
Pack Tactics, you're... Oh, wait, no, I'm not
No.
next to it.
sadly. It is restrained, technically. So
As
yeah,
long as
go
you can
ahead with
dodge.
advantage.
Thank you. Roll damage. 9!
Okay. Basically,
Dog.
sure, I just want the fight to be over.
Yeah.
It's it only had 6 hit points left anyway. So, the brain seems to sadly deflate in the bear trap. It is now dead. Combat is concluded.
And Mads rushes to Rascal and says, "You did it, honey!" And then moves to try to take his muzzle in her hand and start making out with him. If she can.
As much as the
Alright.
player would like to allow this.
As
Alright.
romantic as this is, we need to move now.
I
no, we
agree.
need
For
to wait.
once, I agree with the captain.
Oh yes, because running away after me alerting the guard is a fantastic idea.
I mean to the street, more people.
Okay, yeah, no.
More people, less chance of a chance encounter with a few very nice individuals.
And Mads is saying to, Mads says to Rascal, she says, "Plus the guard might want us to take all our stuff like last time."
Okay. So,
It's
Use
supposed to be
retreat.
you.
out of the alley where you had an unfortunate encounter. Captain Vizan, you have a job to do. So, you're going to leave your companions for now and promise that you'll come back later to check on your investment. Other than that, I believe that is where we will end the session for this evening. As much as I wish we could have Captain Vizan next week.
Yeah,
Thanks
me
for
too.
inflicting infinite stress upon both me and Rascal, Dennis.
It's a genuine pleasure. As I said at the start of the stream, I basically I can come in an hour after the game starts if that works for people. But
Yes.
other than that, I can't do it at the
For
start.
me anyway.
Sadly.
That's up to you. What about when does the American clocks change?
Oh, they've
It already
changed.
has.
Oh, have they
Yeah.
already changed?
Yeah, it's currently 3:23 p.m. where I am.
Hmm.
So you're in sync now with our changed clocks?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh well. So, I reckon that's where we'll end the session tonight. Just as a raid entered my channel. Hi guys. I'm sorry. We just
Hi, guys,
finished our combat and our
unfortunately-
ending.
Yes. You unfortunately didn't get to join the most impressive moments of
Sorry guys.
almost dead characters trying to
Yeah.
save other almost dead characters.
So,
At least there's the
Yes.
YouTube channel though.
Always.
Yeah,
that
there's a
is
YouTube
true.
channel.
You can check out my YouTube channel if you search for Journus Plays. You can find a lot of playlists of our D&D games. I promise I get better as we go along. So,
I,
With
however,
that-
don't get any better.
play of the
Instead,
game.
I get worse.
Play of the game. I would say Vizan bisecting the bugbear.
Hmm.
That'd be one.
I'd say Bing blasting the bugbear.
Yes.
Yes.
Her bugbear.
Three,
I
three, two, one,
would say
powerball.
I would say Vizan just being Vizan personally.
Well, that was all.
Fail
I've got
of
so
the
many
game.
things to discuss about our tavern.
I think we know what play of the game is.
Good job, you bands. Good
Attempting
job.
to feed Rudolph the Stone.
That was yeah, one of them. That
Oh
plus,
yeah, I'm gonna talk to the tall lady. I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'm a detective, sweetie. I always thought I would help someone.
It's a little bit conspicuous.
Alright. So, going down the list, it's going to be a good night for me. It's going to be a good night from the ever-stressed Kobold Bard Rascal.
Yeah, good night, everyone. Sleep tight. Rascal sure isn't. Ah, for fuck's sakes.
Distressed leader noises.
Yes.
Stop stealing my bit. No, I'm joking, it's fun. A good night from our long-awaited returning friend, Creature.
Good night and sleep well, which is a thing that I definitely also do.
I love his character concept, it's great.
I love it too. She's awesome.
A good night from
Well, that time, there
our
we go.
mad druid, Mads.
Wear a mask, wash your hands, and be kind to each other. Because I'm a hero now.
A good night from the person you don't want behind you with a bow and arrow, Dirk.
Hey, first of all, different campaign. Second of all, it was an accident. Twice.
All 4 times.
3 times.
Oh, 3 times, okay.
To be
Yes,
fair,
but it was an accident, and one time wasn't an accident, but it was, well, I was under someone else's control.
true.
And that is the story that I'm sticking with. But
That's the
still,
story to stick with.
different campaign. Different character, so no.
A good night from
I'm
our
not giving you that.
visiting
night.
Minotaur companion, Devillo.
Remember, you can always do so much more evil when it's legal.
Speaking of, Devillo is a fantastic artist and his commissions are open. So
Yes.
check him out.
And also,
Thank you.
Fantastic artist who does amazing work and really breathes life into everything. So
I'm going to
I-
shamelessly
you.
plug him because he's one of my favorite artists. A good
Yeah.
night
Oh,
from Law Kitty, Icy.
That'd be one.
And lastly, a welcome back to our fabled companion Sephi, who has recovered from the lurgy. So hooray!
hooray!
Dyson seems like a stand-up fella.
Oh my gosh, I know! I so wanted to have a conversation with those two.
Aw, maybe next week after you come back, you can drop by the tavern.
Yeah.
You have a prisoner to hand over, so you'll be absent for a little bit.
Yeah.
So, that's it, everybody. Have a good night. I'll even pet the cat for you in the kitten cam. He's gone.
Thank you.
The kitten has been petted.
Thank
Good night,
you.
everybody. Check us
night.
out on Tuesday for our Halloween game, DM'd by our beloved Sephi.
Yeah.
And check out the playlist on the YouTube if you really want to. Bye-bye.